Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Quad City sports fans of all ages, ESPN 93.5 and Town Square Media is proud to present to you the best Quad City sports talk radio show in the world. With the face who runs the place, T-Roy, the OG on the marquee, J-Bird, and the cat who runs the chat with the stats, Statman Surge. We are Don't Hassle Us, We're Local. We're not a Quad City Sports Talk radio show. We're not the Quad City Sports Talk radio show. We are your Quad City Sports Talk radio show. Welcome to the conversation, Quad Cities. But first, the Dawn.
It's Friday out there, beautiful Quad Cityans. And you know what that means. We're back here in the Hassle Palace, brought to you by Dunrod Satellite and Dish.
Who's this we you talk of?
Well, me. I know I've been gone, Jay, but I'm back to join my buddies, Serge and Jay-Bird.
6 seconds in the show and you're throwing around a pronoun like we.
Good Lord.
We got the band back together.
Yeah.
Hey, now, the kid was legitimately sick, so gotta apologize.
No need for apologies, T-Ray. We're just happy to have you back, man.
But yeah, and that being said, we have to address the elephant in the room.
What's that? What's the elephant in the room?
Is the mark on my head.
Well, it's only to the people out there on the Facebook Live and the YouTube. Other than that, the people that are riding in their cars or listening to in their office, they can't see the mark on your head.
They can't see. Well, but it's
you got a beauty mark.
There's a story to tell.
You got a beauty mark on your head.
Barely noticed anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't hurt here or here. We're right here.
You still look good.
You know, it's just weird. It was 2 a.m., Jay.
It was 2 a.m.
And
T-Ray.
this
is going to be a good story.
I was walking out of the Davenport Country Club.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And I was rushed by these two ladies. They were wearing these odd-looking pink hats.
Oh, yeah? Were they?
And they were saying something that Hillary had the election stole from her.
No kidding.
And they started yelling heterophobic things at me.
Oh, no.
And they attacked me.
This is awful.
And then they poured white wine spritzer down my face.
Oh,
what kind of
no.
wine?
I don't know, Serge. It was traumatic. And they kept saying something to me like, I wish you were never born or something.
Oh,
or like,
no.
Maybe like they were trying to abort me. I'm not sure. But it was really crazy, Jay.
This is awful.
Yeah, but it was
I
2
feel
a.m. And it was right out. It was just crazy.
This is...
Nothing good happens after midnight, T-Roy.
Yeah. Everybody knows I'm joking, by the way.
No, I don't. My face, look at it. Like
you're serious.
This is something else.
It is. It's crazy. It's just outrageous, Jay.
Did you tell the authorities this?
No, I just kept it
Good
myself.
for you, because if you told the authorities, you
kept
might
it myself.
be in some trouble.
No charges are being filed.
Yeah. You just don't want to. You want to.
Turns out I paid Marvin $35 to jump me outside of Harrington. Worked out just fine.
Everything works out. But you didn't write a check, did you?
Yeah, no, I didn't write a check.
Yeah.
The funny thing was, and as that story, we all know what we're talking about. As that story first came out, I was like, man, that's terrible. But I was thinking in the back of my head, where the hell did they find two Republicans in downtown Chicago? I don't think that's happening, man.
Yeah.
Not at any time of the day. Yeah. But that being said, this is my boy Charles Barkley.
You know what you should have did? What's that? Just went up in Liam Neeson's neighborhood. Should have solved all your math problems. Charles, you know?
Welcome to the American Express halftime report.
It's not as loud as I wanted to be.
Was that the end of it?
Over there
No.
still living that what you would say has no chance of happening. Two black guys beating a black guy up and having a black I'm sorry, speak it out loud. That's not on here, man. The Clippers will not make the playoffs. And what kind of hats they had on, Chuck? Magas hat. All right, I think that's probably it. Okay. The Lakers will not make the playoffs. The Kings will is the latest edition. Go ahead, Kenny. I can't believe you, Chuck. You pay him with cash? Chuckster. You pay him with cash or you write him a check, Chuck? Never break. Hey, listen, America. Chuckster. How? America. Let me just tell you something. What's that? Do not commit crimes with checks. Come on, man. You cannot. If you're going to break the law, do not write a check. Because you're writing a check that what? You're behind cash. Yo, man, you cannot cash up. Hey, get cash, man. I never used the ATM. Now, I heard you can only get $200 out of Charles. 500. Stop, literally. Stop. You're going to make a lot of stops to the ATM. I got one more question to ask you. Do you buy the face mask, the rope, and the thing in the same store?
The rope and everything in the same store.
Face mask, the rope.
Oh, my. I just love that these guys addressed it.
Yeah.
It is
of course,
just so great. It just, I mean, obviously the story's ridiculous. But the fact that they're making fun of it, it needs to be made fun of at some point.
Well, I didn't know you were going to go with your beauty mark, but
yeah, I thought it was a perfect time to make that story up.
Yeah.
Being that, is that what, that's kind of what you do now is you make up stories.
I guess so.
Make up stories and let the media run with it.
Yeah, Mitch just came in from French Street Brewery.
I was hoping to get a spot on Good Morning America, Jay, but they never called.
That sucks.
Yeah, apparently.
Mitch,
Doesn't matter.
Mitch comes in skipping along because he has this weird feeling that Antonio Brown's going to be traded to the Colts, but it's definitely not happening. So,
No, I don't want that either.
What?
Who don't you want?
No, I don't want him. I don't want him, or I don't want Le'Veon Bell.
I guess
you
Indianapolis-
don't want
you don't
Le'Veon
want-
Bell.
You don't want possibly the second or third best receiver of all time within 5 years to
Of
be
all
on your
time?
team. Yeah, he
By the
will
way,
be.
you want Le'Veon Bell. I don't care about Antonio Brown. You want Le'Veon Bell. You need Le'Veon Bell.
Mitch Garrettson from French Street
Come on,
Brewery.
Mitch.
He's an Indianapolis Colts fan. You guys know him from every Friday from Frickin' Friday from French Street Brewery.
Hello.
He's an Indianapolis Colts employee.
Yes.
And you're going to tell me that Antonio Brown.
I don't want him. No. And if you look at the culture that Chris Ballard's trying to build, he doesn't want guys like this. He doesn't
What,
want
guys that are on The Masked Singer?
probably not.
Guys that are on Dancing with the Stars?
Well, if he's on that terrible of a show in The Masked Singer, then no, please.
Well, he was. He was the first one voted off. Anyway, it's you wouldn't give up a second-round
Guest
pick
off.
for
They
Antonio
don't vote
Brown.
him off, do they?
No.
You would not.
No.
A
You're out of
second
here.
round pick?
Second
for,
round. You don't.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a
all
first.
day long.
You would. Yeah.
He is a first round pick.
He's not a first round.
Okay, he's a better receiver than what Dallas got.
But that's Dallas. It's like having Bobby here. Anyway, I'm not going to get into Dallas. Don't make it about Dallas.
I'm just
I don't
saying
wanna-
they gave a first round pick for him.
They-
and he's,
of course they
and
did,
he was
and it-
worth it.
You
For
knew as
them, it
soon
was
as you
worth it.
mentioned the NFL, Dallas was
Yeah.
going to somehow work its
Oh,
way into
yeah.
the conversation.
Well, of
For
course. I mean, they're their
them,
most
for
important
them
team.
it worked out. Yes, and it helped their season out, and it helped them win the NFC East for 1 year. For them. They didn't make it any further than that. All right?
Jay, I'm having, I just can't think right now. Those women attacking me.
I know.
Get over
Yeah. They're pink hats. And,
You're traumatized.
it. Yes.
all right, well, guess what? The Steelers aren't trading him to you anyway.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, they're not trading it to an AFC
I will
team.
live.
He'll
I
be a
will live.
49er.
Good.
Yeah. Or
Join him.
or
Join
they'll
Jimmy
just
G.
send him to the Jets and laugh.
He's going to be a Seahawk.
I think he'll be a 49er. Anyway, Mitch from French Street Brewery. What'd you bring us today?
Yeah, did you bring us beer?
That was a nice welcome, guys. Glad to be back.
You
Yeah,
keep
well,
skipping
I mean,
in.
Just start
I thought-
I'm over
arguing
here
with me
drinking
right off the bat.
Spritzer.
Well, the thing is, I haven't
'Cause you were
seen you
late.
guys, and like I haven't seen
You know
you
what?
in
I'm
a
taking
while.
my beer and I'm leaving.
I haven't seen you in a
can't.
while.
Marvin,
I haven't
stop
seen T-Roy in a while. I haven't seen Serge in 48 hours, 46 hours. So we just got to jump right in there. I mean, it can't always be sunshine and rainbows here in the Hassel Palace, gentlemen.
It's not, Jay.
Yeah.
I like it that way, though.
All right. What'd you bring?
All right, happy Margarita Day, everybody.
What?
By the way, yeah. So we got Acapulco Gold today
He's so
down at
good.
the tap room. Yes.
Wait a minute. Back in my day, Acapulco Gold was totally something different.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm just saying. They didn't use them papers for writing. They used them for doobie rolling.
All right.
I'm just
This
saying.
is just a margarita-inspired beer, and Acapulco is a city in Mexico who is famous for their margaritas.
Is this this is going to be a delicious beer?
It is.
You know why I know it already? You didn't bring us a big what do they call it? Growler. Yeah, you bring that because usually we're like, oh no, you can
fancy.
take it with you, but that's how delicious I know it is just by looking at it. You're like, nope, we're not bringing a lot for you guys to drink, just a little bit.
No, that's fancy.
That
look
is
at
fancy.
Look at that. The girl's
that.
top and everything.
Yeah,
right
see?
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they used to top beers back in the
So
1480s.
margarita inspired. Do we
Back
need
in
to
your
salt
time.
the rim on this or
Yeah.
anything?
It actually has salt in it. It has fresh squeezed lime, and it also has agave nectar and a little bit of orange
This is
peel.
honestly, like, out of all of it, this is my favorite that you've ever poured. without even drinking it.
Acapulco Gold,
We actually-
Muchacan,
we are getting a
even
lot
some
of,
of that Thai stick. You know, that stuff, you tie it to a stick.
That's a really good Cheech and Chong.
I was really impressed. I thought you were playing audio over there.
The
man's practice.
My mama talking to me, trying to tell me how to live. This is
That's for Sergi.
Serge. How you doing over there? Serge hasn't said much.
Serge is struggling. He was a
Little
judge at the
dog.
Marching
Dude,
Shakeout last
I'm
night.
not struggling at all.
All right, can we
fine.
get this made 24/7, 165?
We sure
Whatever it
can
is.
try.
365?
Pretty proud of this one. It is National Margarita Day, so we said.
Is it really?
Yeah.
As my voice cracks like a 13-year-old Kevin Arnold.
He's
from Wonder
excited.
Years.
On the Vance Pizza Pub and Grill Facebook comment thread, it is National Margarita Day, and our friend Matt Erickson wants us to know that it is Margarita Day, but the Quad Cities is completely out of salt.
you get it?
I get it.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
Hard hat. Hard hat.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, you should be proud of this. Good job.
Yeah. I'm pretty proud how it turned out. Like I said, we got all that stuff in there: the agave nectar, the orange peel, kind of mimic a top shelf.
What was the
marg.
base beer?
It's our Davenport Gold.
Okay.
So there's
All right.
the gold connection there.
Yeah. Acapulco.
It's not nothing illegal, just gold,
Okay.
Acapulco style. But yeah, we get it.
temperature rise and then I feel it rising. Whoa, man. Is that a joint, man?
Oh,
Like
and-
a quarter pounder.
Good to have you back, T-Roy. Missed you.
It's a cigarette. Well, it's not a very good one.
It's a toothpick. It's not a toothpick.
nobody can replace
I'm
this.
glad we're doing movies over here, considering
just
the end of our
saying.
show is going to be all about the Oscars and gambling wise.
I
But
can't. It makes me want to go watch Up and Smoke.
yeah.
I love that movie.
Well, I just pulled what is it? What kind of cigarette's that? It's a joint, man. It's not a very good one. Yeah. From The Jerk, which is a fantastic movie. Anyway, so this is, you should be proud of this. Margarita Day, look at you, looking on the calendar ahead of time to make these things.
Yeah, what are you, like some sort of like
things up.
Nostradamus, man?
Basically, yeah.
This is-
yeah,
dude,
a
please.
modern day version.
Yeah.
All right, I want this beer.
Well, come on down.
Oh,
Freight
no,
House,
but I
5
want
o'clock.
it like I want it in the middle of summer when I'm sweating my tuchus off.
I think we can bring it back as long as
right.
you don't come in there all sweaty tookasy.
Yeah.
Well, that's my threat then. You make the beer, or I'm going to jump you. Just my underwear on, all sweaty.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll bring this back.
Mitch, how much time you got with us?
Hey, whatever you guys need.
Okay, we need to take a break. Let's call Sarge. I want to talk to him a little bit about Zion.
Okay.
And then stick around with us, please, Mitch. Okay,
Will do.
let's take a quick break.
Hey, Jay.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on, but if
Neither
I need
do
help, if I need help with
Nobody
something,
does. That's the thing going
if
on.
I need help with something, should I like go to Facebook or Twitter, like
Please
crying
don't.
like a baby?
Please don't.
What should I do?
And go.
What should I do?
You should go to localsloveus.com or your Locals Love Us guide here in the Quad Cities.
I hear they have it easy to navigate table of contents.
It is very easy to navigate.
And if you're online, you just click Quad Cities and then
Yep.
you browse your favorites, right?
Absolutely.
And do they still rank the most popular places for us?
They do, including us.
That's awesome. I'll tell you what, I sure do love Chopper and everything they do for us at Locals Love Us. Don't
Yeah.
you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Locals Love Us, everybody. Your guide to the best.
Hey, this is Dorf with Dancing with the QC Stars. You're listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN Radio 93.5.
Dynamic Power Racing Technology is a one-stop shop for all your street and racing needs. Better handling routine maintenance or more power, Dynamic Power offers a complete in-house machine shop with computerized balancing, dyno testing, and cylinder head repair. From full engine rebuilds to brand name parts at Dynamic Power, we work with you to give you the best build for your budget. Track tested, customer approved. Dynamic Power in Moline. Call 762-2323. That's 762-2323.
ESPN 93.5 wants you to be an insider. Access great contests and giveaways and be in the know at ESPN935.com. Brought to you by Necker's Jewelers, where the Quad Cities gets engaged, and ESPN Quad Cities. From local to global, ESPN 93.5 has you covered with your Quad Cities sports talk show. It's Don't Hassle Us, We're Local. Talk sports with your favorite foursome, T-Roy, Jay Bird, Serge, and you. Weekdays from from noon to 2 on ESPN 93.5.
36-month leases down at signing RAV 429.95 to $123.95 plus first payment. All offers on approved credit. No security deposit required. Corolla MSRP $20,055 excludes tax, license, and $172 daily fee. Ends 2/28/19.
Our President's Day celebration is going on all month long at Highland Toyota. The all-new redesigned 2019 RAV4 XLE all-wheel drive with heated seats, just $299 a month. $299, or buy with 0 down. Plus no payments till spring. Drive a new 2019 Corolla LE for only $16,998. $16,998. A new 2019 Tundra SR5 Crew Max 4-wheel drive for an incredible $339 a month. $339, or buy with 0 down. Plus no payments till spring. Choose from hundreds of new Toyotas during our President's Day celebration all month long at Highland Toyota on John Deere Road and 53rd Street in Moline, or highlandtoyota.com.
Get your maximum refund and your taxes prepared for half the price with AmeriFile.
I'm Christy, a single mom from Bettendorf. I got tired of paying $250 at H&R Block, so I went to AmeriFile. As advertised, they did my taxes for far less than half the price.
Bring in a copy of last year's tax return done by H&R Block, Jackson Hewitt, Liberty Tax, or any other tax preparer, and we will cut your tax prep fees in half, guaranteed.
This year, AmeriFile has the best tax prep deal in town. Save hundreds having your taxes prepared with AmeriFile, and you get a coupon for free Rudy's Tacos, Whitey's Ice Cream, or Hungry Hobo. Trust AmeriFile's 30 years tax experience to handle any simple or complex tax situation. Remember, this tax season, save hundreds with AmeriFile, the best tax prep deal in town. Free Rudy's Tacos, Whitey's Ice Cream, or Hungry Hobo. AmeriFile Tax Centers, Davenport, Moline, and Clinton. Call 762-8087. That's 762-8087 or AmeriFile.com.
H&R Block is a registered trademark. After price taxes from last year's fees. $75 minimum.
Now, back to Don't Hassle Us. We're local on ESPN 93.5.
Ass about Twitter.
That's you.
Hi, buddy. And we are back in the Hassle Palace, brought to you by Done Right Satellite and Dish. You're listening to Don't Hassle Us, our local here on ESPN 93.5. We're back in studio. Is there any more of that Acapulco Gold over there left? All right.
There you go, Cheech.
This is great. Hey, thanks, man.
Si, senor.
It's so good.
All right, I'm going to call Sarge real quick. He's supposed to have a Wednesday, a rolling Wednesday segment for your gambling thing, but since you're not here, I don't call him on Wednesdays.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, anyway.
What's up, boys?
Sarge.
What's up, buddy?
How we doing?
Doing well.
Dude, I'm doing great, man. I am not stuck in the house with a 3-year-old. I am having a blast. I'm drinking Acapulco Gold. I'm not smoking it, and it's so good.
I was gonna say, you guys had me in studio last time. There was no booze, and now you got booze in the studio, and I'm getting a call. What's up with that,
Sarge? I guarantee next Wednesday you'll have booze.
Yeah,
we got all kinds of new sponsors coming.
Here's the deal, Sarge. We need to talk to Mike, and that every Wednesday he needs to let you out of the country club office.
Yeah,
we know you do all the heavy lifting there at Crow Valley.
Yeah, we know Mike's not doing a damn thing.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but what I wanted to call you for was you've been very busy on Twitter, and even though you said you're going to stop this, you're not going to talk about this anymore, I still felt the need to call you to talk about Zion and how much you feel that Zion should sit out the rest of the season.
Well, okay. Yeah, no, I've been getting yelled at on Twitter.
Well, you're not getting yelled at. I want to hear your point.
I'm not going to yell at you.
So here, I'll clear the air on my stance. I'm not saying that he should or shouldn't sit out, even if some of my tweets came off that way. I just get frustrated when everybody out there wants to tell this kid what he should or shouldn't do.
Okay, fair. Very fair.
And honestly, it was just, and the game the other night was like, perfect is kind of a bad word because you don't root for anybody to get hurt. But all we're talking about all day was the cheapest seat in the house is $2,500.
Yeah.
People are paying $10,000 for seats, and they're there to see Zion. Like, yeah, it's UNC Duke, but this guy is a unicorn. It's different. It's a different kind of buzz. And because of NBA's dumb one and done rule, he has to go do something for a year. And if it's at this point in the year, if he wants to sit out, look, Ben Simmons did it, and some people were mad about it, and no one even remembers that now.
Yeah.
So sit out, keep yourself right, and go be the number one pick in the draft, because he's undoubtedly going to be the number one pick in the draft now.
Okay, there's a couple things I want to point on. One, you said the right thing there. The NBA's dumb one and done. So people need to remember to stop blaming the NCAA for the one and done. It's the NBA, right?
Yep.
The other thing, Ben Simmons wasn't playing for Duke. That's the difference. You understand that? I mean, that you go to Duke to win a national title.
Oh, I got you. Well, that's fair, but you know what though? I mean, you can argue what exactly you do go to Duke for anymore at this point. Like, that's how it always was when guys like Charles Barkley was talking about last night. We're staying 3-4 years more commonly. And I love Charles, but Charles, you weren't Zion Williamson in this situation at this point in your career. So to sit here and blast, the people saying that he should sit out or what, I don't think we should tell him at all what to do. He's a legal adult. I think he should do what he wants to do. And if that rule didn't exist, and it's not the NCAA, then he'd be in the NBA right now making that money. And real quick on the NCAA, the only thing I'm mad about with them is I hate their amateur status rules. I think I'm not, and I was getting yelled at for wanting to pay the players. I'm not that guy. I'm not saying pay the players, but Zion Williamson should be able to make money off his name. If they're going to make all this money on Zion Williamson, he should be able to get a cut of his jersey sales. He should be able to, have one or two fan autograph sessions, whatever it is. Like, he should be able to be rewarded off that. It's only the schools in the NCAA that are getting rewarded off what he does and what he brings.
I mean, Sarge, I'm with you on part of this. It's a slippery slope, like Marvin likes to say. It's where's the point where a player, he's like a one and done guy, he's an exception to the rule, but where is it that then the guy that actually stays for 4 years and is there to actually get an education, maybe have a chance to play in the NBA, maybe not, but then uses that scholarship to go on and do something other than his college sport? I mean, that is, you're right. Yes, the university is making money off this person. It's a contract that you go into knowing, though. You know what I'm saying? It's not like when they sign it, they say, we're not going to sell your jersey and then turn around and sell it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's why I'm like, I hear a lot of former athletes, some of them complain, they made all this money off us on EA Sports, for example.
Yeah.
Doing the NCAA football.
Charles O'Bannon, yeah.
I'm like,
Ed O'Bannon.
Well, you knew when you were going in that you were either getting a free education or you were making it big. And
right,
and that's the NCAA got paid for EA Sports. I guarantee you that. That money goes into helping the smaller, quote unquote, student athletes that don't. Hopefully, that's what it should go into, and you would like to think that's what happens. But I'm not the guy tracking the money. I'm not some investigative journalist per se. But I'm saying you go into it, when you go to college, what the deal is. It's not like it's a big secret. So, I mean, it will take for this to change. The very first guy, whether it's the guy after Zion or two guys after Zion, when he gets recruited, he says, I'm not signing unless I get this payment after I'm done.
Well, no,
you can do it legally if you say, pay me later.
I agree that that's what it is, and I agree there's no reason to expect it to be any different. I just take issue with the fact that, and Zion's an outlier. I mean, this is a whole different thing. But it's uncomfortable and a little gross to me that, we might sell X amount of Zion Williamson jerseys or Cam Reddish jerseys or RJ Barrett jerseys or whoever it is across Jay Morant jerseys, and they're not even getting a little bit of an extra stipend when the NCAA is $1 billion industry. Like that. That's where
Sarge, it's going to take.
Feel right.
It's going to take someone to legally challenge the NCAA to the way they set these kids up with how they sign, making sure the recruiting is not illegal, but at the same time, someone's going to have to challenge the NCAA for the way they have their quote unquote laws. Now that being said, these tickets. This is another argument I saw out there. Like these tickets that are getting sold for $10,000, $5,000, whatever it is. That money's not going to the NCAA, everybody. Let's wake up. That's going to a scalper.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a whole nother...
It's it's not as black and white and not as easy as it may come off, or I'm coming off on it. I'm just saying I'm uncomfortable with that. But what I'm most uncomfortable with is everyone around the country telling this kid and his parents what he should do. You know, Charles, if your kid was going to be for sure the number one draft pick, and yeah, Charles got money, so maybe it's different. You know, are you in that situation? Stephen A. Smith, who was screaming about it yesterday, you know, if your kid was, you know, guaranteed 40, 50 mil and all these endorsements 3 months from now, are you going to be having the same stance? It's just, you know, my biggest issue for sure is with the league, and they're going to change it, which is good. I just don't love the thought of if Zion after that scare is like, you know what, this just doesn't feel right, and I'm not going to play semi-injured where, you know, look, you didn't tear any ligaments, but on a sprain, are they more ready to go? Yeah. So, you know what, I am just going to kind of sit it out. I came here, and I enjoyed my experience. I wanted to win a national title, but it makes most sense for me to go ahead and get right for workouts and stuff leading up to the draft. I have no issue with that whatsoever, and I don't know why we tell a kid, because we've always done it some way, that he needs to play the rest of the year.
I agree with you. I got a couple questions for you, though, Sarge. All right, first off, what did Stephen A. Smith say? Because I don't know, because we took a spot from 12 to 2. So what did he say?
Well played, Jay. I turned it off, but
Okay.
he was yelling per usual. And
Did it sound like this, Sarge? I cannot believe that you want this kid to play basketball the rest of the damn year. Does it sound something like that?
How did you find the clip that fast?
I don't know.
That's uncanny. I love it. That's exactly what it was.
And I completely agree. And I don't think we've ever taken in the past 2 days, we haven't taken a stance on how to tell a kid what to do. It was more of a, you know, and again, you're 100% right. Like, to tell someone what they should do. It is more of, as a competitor, what you're going to do, whatnot. And I think Rosso said it best yesterday. It's going to say more about Coach K and how he handles the situation. If Zion wants to sit out and he says, you know, this is the best way, or he wants to be eased back in, or if he wants to jump back in, it's going to show more about Coach K and how he's going to handle future situations. Yes, he's a generational talent, of course. We know that. But what's not going to stop is in 3 years, someone say this is baby Zion. And in 2.5 years, this is baby Zion. And do you know what I'm saying? And
no, definitely. I mean, that could be a possibility.
Yeah.
But real quick on the competitor thing.
Yeah.
Nobody has played harder all year long than Zion Williamson.
Agreed.
I mean, part of his greatness in production is because he just plays harder than people. And second of all, the report came out that because everyone was getting nervous because his family was back there with him, he wanted to come back in the game. His family was in there, so he wouldn't put his shoes back on and run back out. The kid wants to play, and he's going to play, I think. And that's great. Good for him. I hope he does. Hell, I had bets made back in November on Duke versus the field with people. So I want him to play. But I would understand and wouldn't even bat an eye if they came out and said that he's just going to rest the rest of the year.
Can we borrow you for a couple more minutes before the members start snapping their fingers in the background and telling you they want your attention? Okay.
Sarge, I ran home. I got away from that.
Sarge, I heard Jill hangs out there. The one that calls in here likes Jay.
No, just stop. Anyway, let's move over to golf, okay? What did my boy Bryson do to upset you and Sergio? Sergio's not my boy. My boy Bryson, who uses one set of clubs, they're all the same length, and he likes to hit with the pin in the hole or whatever it's called. What did my boy Bryson do?
Well, when I was on the last, we talked about the Sergio thing, and it was basically the same thing. Last night after the round, and I don't know where they were from. There were a couple guys, might have been local TV. They were doing kind of an end of the round report, and Bryson's right in the background waiting for his caddy. They're on the putting green, and his caddy gives him his putter, and Bryson just grabs his putter and slams it directly into the green.
No, that's a no-no.
Bryson did that too?
Yeah, he did it last night on the putting green.
So he did the same thing that Sergio did.
Yeah, just only one green, not five. So it's not not nearly as bad as Sergio. But
it's kind of like what I said to that guy that called in the nutball that was defending Sandusky. I said, you know how many it takes for it to be wrong? One.
Yeah. Exactly. And it's just, you know, and he's just, and that's part of it. It's just so unaware. Like and you can look in the background. There's a bunch of fans around, and you know, and there's media around and whatever, and. It's just that's the one thing for me with golf. Like I said, it's the one sacred area that you just don't do stuff like that. And it's not in the heat of the moment. It wasn't during the round. Not that that's any better. I mean, this is post round. You're frustrated, no doubt, but to take it out on the green is just there's no room for that. It's a really, really bad look.
Yeah, I mean he's one of golf's rising stars, and he really just he shot himself in the foot. I mean, he really did. I mean, that's gonna turn sponsors off just as much as Tiger getting a DUI / a 7-iron thrown through his back window.
Well,
right, and the crazy part is about the green thing. Like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, Tiger spit on a green, and golf people lost their minds. I mean, there was a while where Tiger was doing a little damage control there about disrespecting. So, I mean, taking your putter and actually into the green and digging up surface is on a whole different level. And, this, like I said, this is more the golf nerd talking. A lot of people aren't really going to understand and probably, think, oh, whatever.
No.
Like
I understand. I don't know a thing about it.
It's so disrespectful to all your other playing partners and the staff and everything. It's just
I mean, the thing is, to me, it starts with the staff. I mean, the guys that work tirelessly to make sure that when you're getting there, Mr. Professional Golfer, that you have the best course to play on. I mean, we're not going out to any of the goat tracks we have around here in the Quad Cities that might be torn up because so-and-so doesn't replace their divots. I mean, these guys are out there making sure this thing's perfect, and you do that. And then it goes to the professionals that are coming into the green after you. You may have just made it so guy can't make a 30-footer.
Right. Yeah, it's such a childish thing to do too. Like I said, it had to be at minimum a half hour after he got done with his round, because you got to go in, you got to sit with your group, go over the cards, sign them, come back out, probably do. I'm sure there's kids waiting around for autographs and things like that. And if you don't have a media session, which I guarantee you Bryson did, it's at minimum a half hour. It's probably an hour afterwards. And to still take it out on a green in front of a bunch of people, it wasn't like he was by himself. It's just it's such a bad look.
I don't really appreciate you talking about my boy Bryson like this, though.
Oh, Jay's a big
Bryson
fan.
He's very emotional, and just because he wears his heart on his sleeve, AKA, which is known for that just way to say I'm a big butthole. When someone says I wear my heart on my sleeve, it just means that they're just a big butthole. But yeah, what?
Hey, I don't appreciate him shooting 4 over yesterday because I drafted him this week in my fantasy.
Yeah.
So that might have something to do with my anger.
I know it might hurt his sponsorship, but when he comes in for the John Deere Classic, Don't Hassle Us, We're Local, we'll sponsor him anytime he wants to.
No, we won't.
There you go.
Oh, no, I guess we won't. Anyway, hey, can we talk about
Jay, you can sponsor.
Can we talk about Matt Kuchar real quick?
Sure.
Cooch. What do you think? What do you think about what happened there on his caddy?
Yeah, that was another bad look. It was there's a lot. And again, this goes kind of back to what I'm talking about, Zion, like don't tell people what to do, and we certainly can't tell Kuchar what to do.
Yeah, but
they had an agreement, and look, here's the thing for people that don't understand. These agreements have to take place with a part-time caddy because otherwise nobody's going to grab a bag for free. It's not like the normal caddy where, you're with him every single week, and if you miss a cut, expenses paid, whatever, that's it. He's not just going to agree to a percentage of what he gets because you don't know he's going to make money. So agreement, $3,000 for the week. We'll worry about it later on. Cool. All right, that's going to happen. When you win $1.3 million and you've won over $46 million in your career, to then give him $2,000 more and say, hey, thanks for the hustle, $5,000, that is just such a poor look. That is less than 1%, less than half of 1% of what you won. And no, he should not have paid him the 10%. And the guy shouldn't have expected the 10% because he didn't work as a caddy normally for 10%. But if Cooch just right away would have paid him the $50,000 or whatever it was that the guy wanted, which isn't even 5% of what he won, nobody would even say anything. And Cooch is still looking like the hero that he is to many people in the golf world because Cooch is a good family guy. For the most part, there's not too many bad stories. If you dig deep, there's a few with some things, but you can do that with anybody.
You can do that with anybody.
But
not with Marvin Kane, you can't.
With a double down, triple down, and quadruple down on that, it was the right move. And then what bothered me the most was when he said the words, "That's a good week for him."
Oh yeah.
I didn't hear that.
That's where he lost me. And
yeah.
It's like, dude, that's either out of touch or there's some racial undertones or whatever it was. Like, that's a really bad look. Like, just because that dude makes $200 a day doesn't mean that you're okay getting off on $5,000 because look, he's poor. And that's where I think it really started to escalate. Because again, it would have been nothing for Cooch to. I actually did the math of like what it would be compared to me versus him. That is seriously like me giving you $5 and being like, hey, go get a drink on me at the bar. Like, had he give him $50,000? Like, that's the equivalent. Like, he wouldn't even notice that leaving him.
Well,
So
$200 a day ain't nothing to sniff at. I mean, he ain't doing that bad.
No, I'm not saying that you. But I'm just saying, like, he's made over $46 million.
Oh, I hear you.
He's got sponsorships. When you do that math, he's not really going to notice anything's gone.
No.
And for the PR hit that he took, it was way worth it just to cut the check right away.
Yeah. No, it's unfortunate, and I think you probably, and you're right. I never heard too many bad things about Cooch. Like you said, you can dig.
Right.
Like Bubba, a lot of things come out really fast about Bubba.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And
it took a while for that to come out, but now they do. Now everyone looks for anything anti-Bubba.
Yeah. Oh, he's a jerk.
Hey, Sarge, we got to take a break. We got to let you go. But listen, do me a favor. Tell the members that next Wednesday you got to either call in or come in because T-Ray needs help on his fancy
I don't even know
golf.
who I picked this week. I could have really screwed up.
So tell the members to just take a break and stop texting you and telling you what to do all the time. And that you need a break.
Even if I just got to put a sign on the door and lock it up, I'll be there.
That's perfect. All right. And tell Mike to stop working you so hard, please.
I tell him every day.
All right. Sarge, thank you so much. Appreciate it, man. You're perfect.
Hey, thanks, fellas. Have a good show.
Yeah, you too. Thank you. Bye. All right, that's Sarge. Before we go to break, I want to talk about we stopped down at Chuck's Tap today.
Oh yeah,
and it's by far,
dude. Sugar's the best, man.
It is one of the best places, and I can't say enough good things about the place and how much.
Dude, they had Friday karaoke going on.
Yeah, and how great the food is, the atmosphere, everything else. It's one of my favorite hidden gems in the Quad Cities. But more importantly, they put up benefits all the time, and they're doing one tomorrow for Casey Hitchcock, also known as Shrek. All right, and that'll be from 3 to 8 tomorrow at Chuck's Tap. There's rifle silent auctions, 50-50 bags tournament with weather permitting, obviously,
right.
And it's not supposed to be that well. Chuck got into a motorcycle accident, passed away, unfortunately, and they're going to have a benefit for him. So if you'd like to donate, please call Sugar at Chuck's at 563-322-0879 or Shelly at 563-484-1322. That's going to be tomorrow from 3 to 8 at Chuck's Tap.
Yeah,
Again,
get down there.
They
yeah,
do
get
this.
down there, help them out.
They do so many benefits you guys wouldn't even come close to understanding. And if you haven't been there, go there. The breakfast, it's in my top 5 favorite plates to have in the Quad Cities.
I'll tell you what made it better today.
What's
was
that?
The voice of that angel, and we left. She was singing 49 Blondes.
Yeah,
I mean, just the voice of an angel, Jay.
I thought you were going to say the Bob Father, who was here yesterday. He was sitting next to us.
Bob Father's on point. I'm going to tell you right now. We live among a living legend. I mean, he is a walking, living legend. That man. The Bob Father. I mean, and anybody out there, I'm telling you, there's none better, none greater.
Between you two and your stories, I don't know what I thought I've done some crazy things with Big Dyke, but yeah. Anyway,
Bob Father's the greatest, man.
Jay's nervous to like ride in a car with Bobby.
Forever,
half a mile,
forever now. It's not even half a mile; it's a block. Forever
now.
Just hearing stories.
Yeah.
What?
Love the Bob Father, man.
Do me a favor, read a promo. We'll be right
And the
back.
fact that he's a fellow Cowboy fan, Mitch, you got to appreciate that. I mean, it all goes back to Dallas, right, Mitch?
Yeah, we'll be right back with Don't Hassle Us for Local on ESPN.
Speaking of Mitch, we got to talk about Front Street Brewery. The oldest brew pub in the state of Iowa is nestled beautifully along the bank of the mighty Mississippi. And it's served the fine community of Davenport since 1992. They have a lot of great beers on tap, such as the Davenport Gold, the brother of the Acapulco Gold, a satisfying American ale. The Wise Guy, their take on an instantly recognizable German wheat, the Raging River, an English-inspired American IPA. You can also check out their Facebook page for food and drink specials or visit the webpage at www.frontstreetbrew.com. And we're telling all the bars and restaurants that are out there listening to get a hold of your distributors and put some Front Street on your tap lines or in your coolers today. That's Front Street Brewery, 208 East River Drive, or the tap room in the Freight House Complex.
This is Adam Rosso from Hawkeye Headquarters, and you are listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN 93.5.
Dynamic Power Racing Technology is a one-stop shop for all your street and racing needs. Better handling routine maintenance or more power, Dynamic Power offers a complete in-house machine shop with computerized balancing, dyno testing, and cylinder head repair. From full engine rebuilds to brand-name parts, at Dynamic Power, we work with you to give you the best build for your budget. Track tested, customer approved. Dynamic Power in Moline lead. Call 762-2323. That's 762-2323.
ESPN 93.5 wants you to be an insider. Access great contests and giveaways and be in the know at ESPN935.com. Brought to you by Necker's Jewelers, where the Quad Cities gets engaged, and ESPN Quad Cities. From local to global, ESPN 93.5 has you covered with your Quad Cities sports talk show. It's Don't Hassle Us, We're Local. Talk sports with your favorite foursome, T-Roy, Jay Bird, Serge, and you. Weekdays from noon to 2 on ESPN 93.5.
It's the hottest ticket in town. It's hard-hitting, high-flying, non-stop entertainment. It's Quad City Steamwheelers football. The IFL season kicks off Friday night, February 22nd against the San Diego Strike Force. Tickets start at only $10, so bring the entire family and meet the players after the game. Experience the excitement of professional indoor football. Call the Tax Slayer box office or visit SteamwheelerTickets.com. That's Friday night, February 22nd, the Steamwheelers versus San Diego, presented by Crawford Company.
36-month leases down at signing RAV 4, $29.95 to $123.95 plus first payment. All offers on approved credit. No security deposit required. Corolla MSRP $20,055 excludes tax, license, and $172 daily fee. Ends 2/28/19.
Our President's Day celebration is going on all month long at Highland Toyota. The all-new redesigned 2019 RAV4 XLE all-wheel drive with heated seats, just $299 a month, $299, or buy with zero down, plus no payments till spring. Drive a new 2019 Corolla LE for only $16,998. $16,998. A new 2019 Tundra SR5 Crew Max 4-wheel drive for an incredible $339 a month. $339. Or buy with zero down, plus no payments till spring. Choose from hundreds of new Toyotas during our President's Day celebration all month long at Highland Toyota on John Deere Road and 53rd Street in Moline, or highlandtoyota.com.
Your garage is cluttered. Instead of a place to park your car, you've got sports equipment, lawn tools, half-finished projects, and a workbench that hasn't been touched in years. Tailored Living of the Quad Cities can take your garage from clutter and chaos to functional and fun. Whether you want a killer man cave or just to get clean and organized with an epoxy floor and custom garage cabinets, we've got you covered. Hi, I'm Amy. Schedule your free in-home consultation at tailoredliving.com and you and I will design the garage of your dreams.
Now, back to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN 93.5.
What in the holy hell is that? What kind of music? What did Klinger put in here?
That was Stone Cold's music.
That's crap.
That was supposed to be the music when old man T-Roy started yelling about the kids on the lawn. That was
you know what?
Every time
that's
they
why
came,
Stone Cold's no good. The Rock replaced him.
That's why that was the music when we first started the show. That was the bumper when T-Roy got on his high horse. Old man Gutnick started yelling at the clouds. That was supposed to be the music every time.
Clouds. Anyway, we're back in the Hassle Palace, brought to you by Dunright Satellite and Dish. You're listening to Don't Hassle Us. We're local here on ESPN 93.5. I'm out of Acapulco Gold, and I'm almost out of patience. Serge, talk to me, Goose. What do we got? We had Alliance. I've been gone. Did we talk about the fact that we damn near kicked those kids' butts in pool last Friday?
You did very well. Pat did really well. Jay and I
won a game.
Jay won a game.
Jay won a game because the kid scratched on the 8-ball.
Hey.
Is it still a win?
It's a win.
It's a win.
I was happy for him.
I did not win a game.
I won my first game. I lost.
I tried
2, and then I won 1, and then I lost my last one.
So,
dude, those kids are. You guys,
they're
I don't know if you talked about it on Monday.
Yeah, a little bit.
Those kids are really, really damn good.
Yeah,
like insanely good, dude.
Okay.
Did you see him? What they were doing? Like that one game with me, that kid kept playing the defense on me.
Yeah.
And he got me so like discombobulated that I screwed up and I tried to play defense.
You
back
did like a mic drop with the pool cue at one point.
Yeah, and it was totally wrong.
Okay, and then
well, I did after I won.
So Kyle Yoakum, one of our listeners and our friends out there at the Vance Pizza Pub and Grill Facebook comment, that reminded me about me dropping the cue ball on a game I wasn't playing, and the kid scratched and went off the table, and it rolled over to my foot.
Yeah.
So I picked it up, and he walked over.
Yeah,
And right as he went to drop it,
yeah.
I just dropped it on the floor on purpose just to be a jerk.
No, those kids are awesome. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to say anything Monday because of contractual obligations. Blah blah blah. Anywho,
how's that beer?
It's great. That's what happens when you go to Chuck's Tap. Anywho, they were great. So I wish the kids the best of luck, and I do believe there's some sort of I won a bet with the owner of the main event.
Okay.
So man, so she gets to come up and bartend at Harrington's for an hour or two.
Well, you won the bet, but she gets to come up and
Yeah,
make
it
money?
was like the loser had to guest bartend.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Why? Because she
So-
said you wouldn't win.
Well, and that was the game that you had that awesome lady play for you.
Yeah, Chris.
She could really play pool.
Yeah,
by the way.
she's
and she won.
She's a little bit decent, better than me, just a little bit.
A lot better looking than you too.
Well, of course, but
anyway,
slightly.
Well, slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not gonna just
Who am I lying?
throw out those type of.
You're right, champ.
Yeah. Champ. All right.
Come on, Sparky. Anyway, what do we
it's
got?
getting
Serge?
there.
Oh man,
it's getting to be that type of Friday.
We're having fun, Serge. So last week, the AAF, Jay led
Alliance.
to the Fantastic Four weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me, Goose. Serge, what happened? Who covered and what?
What did you guys have for Salt Lake at Birmingham?
Everybody took Birmingham.
Okay, Birmingham won 12-6.
They did not cover.
Did not cover.
So that's a loss for all of us.
Over-under was 46.
That was way under.
Second game was Arizona Hotshots at the Memphis Express. Arizona did not cover the spread, but they won 20-18. That was also under 49.
Everybody took Arizona, and
Yes,
everybody
everyone took Arizona.
Orlando Apollos at the San Antonio Commanders. Orlando covered barely.
Covered. Don't need to throw in barely.
And they won.
Yeah.
So
Take aim.
Jay got that right.
They won
take aim.
37-29.
Yeah.
And the over.
They actually hit the. This was the only game of the four that hit
told
the
you.
over 45.5.
Okay.
And then the last game was the Atlanta Legends at the San Diego Fleet. San Diego covered the 9.5, winning 24-12, and did not get the over-under was 45. So,
Did we all take San Diego?
Yeah, we all took San Diego. So Jay finished the week 2-2. T-Rain Surge 1-3.
Paid some juice.
Weird.
Guess I got to pay some juice. That's about it. I'll take that for the week.
You're AAF Shefty. I mean, Serge and I are trying to just play catch up anymore.
I know. What can I say?
This is what it is.
All right, the alliance we have this week. We got to guess the lines. Do you have the lines for me, my friend?
I sure do.
We got to guess the lines?
That's kind of what we do. Except for you haven't been here for 4 days, so.
I thought we were guessing the game.
This is
My
a
bad.
new segment we're doing here.
Well, we have to do it all since you weren't here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We have to guess the lines.
Why you got to bring up old stuff?
We have to guess the lines. Then we have to guess the game. Who's going to win after that? Now we're going to guess the lines. Okay?
Yes,
Are
Jay.
you following me?
Whatever you want to do. It's your show, I guess. Apparently, I'm not here.
It was
Mitch.
it was the Jay show because my camera broke the other day, so those chairs are sitting there empty. It was just Jay on screen talking to himself. I'm over here just typing.
That's
Welcome
what he's
to the
wanted
Jay
all
show.
along.
He's flexing.
I'm not.
Look at my shirt. Look at me.
Sounds like Jay's house after everybody goes to bed. He's just down in the basement. Hey, man. Look at me. I'm pretty cool.
I'm not going to
I sit in
lie.
the driveway, wait 10 minutes for him, and then I finally pull away and he goes, "Where are you going?"
I'm not going to lie. This week I've never realized how much I need you guys in the show. It's not easy to do this when you guys aren't around. So I'm not going to lie. It's not been an easy week.
That
for
just
me.
warmed my heart.
It's not been an easy week.
And the Grinch's heart grew 2 times that day.
I'm not a Grinch. I'm not a
No,
Grinch.
I'm the Grinch.
So not a reaper.
You're so not a raper.
All right. Arizona at Salt Lake.
Oh, man. Surge's Hot Shots. Salt Lake's not a bad team. I'm going to have to say
They're 0-2.
I know, but they've played some tough
This is
opponents.
a rematch of week 1.
Yeah. I'm going to say Arizona minus 6.5.
Ooh, that's high.
You're high.
On the road, that's high.
Acapulco Gold, man.
Did he get checked out for a concussion? Is he okay?
Well,
I'm going to take Arizona minus 3.5.
Jay's going to win this one. It's minus 4.5.
whatever.
That's too high on the road in the alliance right now. It is, and you know it.
You are.
All right. Memphis at Orlando. I'll go first. My Orlando Apollos.
Shocker.
Minus 14.5.
Minus 14.5. Actually, you're a little too high.
Oh, dear Lord.
I'm going to say...
Shane, you ignorant slut.
It's minus 12.5.
No. I bet you I'm too low.
What'd you say, Jay?
I said minus 14.5.
Jay's going to get this one. It's minus 15.5, the largest spread in Alliance history.
Unreal.
It's locked in.
The largest spread in Alliance history.
Is the second time they've had a double-digit point spread.
I feel bad because Mitch can look over here. I actually wrote minus 4, and then I wrote minus 2, and then I went with minus 3.5, and it was the first one, Arizona. So I'm pretty dead on here. So I'm going to go first again, if you don't mind, because it is my show.
Make it, take it.
Birmingham at Atlanta.
Go get us some more Acapulco Gold. If I got to deal with this crap.
Birmingham at Atlanta.
For another hour.
Birmingham minus 3.
Birmingham minus 3. Well, Jay, here's where you're wrong.
Here's where I'm wrong. Okay.
He's not right.
Oh, wow. Uh-oh.
You said Birmingham minus 3?
Yeah.
Well, the Legends are going to come back. I got the Legends minus 3.
You're so you don't even watch this. You don't follow the league. You don't watch any of this. They're 2-0.
Oh, yes, I do.
Birmingham's 2-0.
2-0, squeaking by with a 12-6 victory, Mr.
Okay,
Foster.
what's the line here? And I know I win this. I guarantee I do.
Jay does win this. It's Birmingham minus 6.5 on the road.
Oh, whatever. Real close, Jay.
At least you had the right team.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, San Antonio. Hold on. Your San Antonio Commanders, T-Roy, at your San Diego Fleet. You can't go wrong here.
I'm totally torn. I don't know what to do.
Like Zion Shoe, baby.
Yeah.
By the way, Nike took a lot of crap. I'm like, this kid's the hardest player in the business, man. First kid to ever rip a shoe off that I've ever heard.
No, Manu Ginobili and Like Mike in the movie. We've covered this. You weren't there. You didn't pay attention. All right. What do you got here? Which one of your teams? Which one of your teams do you have favored?
I have. I think San Diego should be favored by 2.5.
Okay. All right. I got San Antonio minus 4. What you got?
T-Roy on the money, 2.5. Good job, buddy.
Hey, Jay, you're number 1.
I will take the points with San Antonio. Gladly take the points in that game.
I'm just saying I'm the only one that got one right on the head, so that should count as 4.
Okay, so Van's Pizza Pub and Grill Facebook comment thread. Ezer A's mentions, has anyone noticed that the Alliance teams only have one uniform? I haven't seen a road or a home uniform yet.
I guess I haven't paid attention, yeah.
I noticed that.
Yeah, I guess so.
But
they got to save money somehow, man.
When they got to pay the players first.
Yeah. All right. They got $250 million.
Right. So I thought that when we looked at the uniforms before the season started, we saw the home and away.
No, I don't think so. I don't remember that.
Huh.
But their uniforms are also.
We got a phone call.
Oh, we got.
Can
a
we
phone
take
call.
it? And I hope it's the dream. All right, you're on the air. ESPN 93.5.
Hi, is this Jay? This is Jill.
Oh, Jill. Hey, honey. I hear you don't like T-Roy so much.
Well, I'm all about the J Monster, and I'm just sitting here in my waterbed with my hassle tassels that I've made out of your new shirt.
You got a waterbed, Jill?
Well, Jay would know, but he's still stuck on that T-Roy now that he's back.
Oh,
Jill, we got to keep it
Jill,
clean here.
he's all yours, honey. I'll send him over to your waterbed.
Well, I hope he stops over later.
All right.
All right. Well, hey, Jill, I love that you call in, honey.
Yeah, anything for Jay.
Yeah. We got to let you go, Jill. We got other things going on. Thanks. Appreciate it.
And everybody thought that Jill was T-Roy.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
Shocking.
God, dear Lord. I just got done saying I missed you guys. And then this happens.
What do you mean?
You're involved in this somehow.
Oh, come on! Claim a conspiracy.
Guy has a fan and he can't take it.
All right. Can you guess the over-unders for me on this one?
On all these?
Yeah, each one of the 4, yes.
Okay.
This is, again, part of the thing that we do here.
Arizona. Wait a minute. Is this a new show?
No.
All right. Arizona at Salt Lake.
Yeah.
I'll guess over-under at 46.5.
I have 43.
T-Roy with the win here. It's 46 on the dot.
Wow. Nice job.
Okay. Memphis at Orlando. Man, your Apollos are throwing up some points. Memphis, I don't think scores here, but I still say they're going to go with like a 44.
I have 47.
You guys split this. It's 45.5.
All right.
Just when I just said you didn't watch the Lions. Look at you.
I do watch.
No, you don't.
I didn't. I messed up when we were guessing the odds before. I was thinking Memphis was Birmingham, but anywho, okay. Birmingham.
Things you shouldn't say out loud on
I know.
for a sports
It's
talk
all
radio show.
good.
Not
for
not
$100,
his
Alex.
forte.
For $100, Alex.
It's okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
What is? I don't know the names of the teams and who they are.
I know the names. I just in my head. All right, Birmingham at the ATL.
Atlanta. Yeah.
Man, this is Atlanta's not scored a lot of points at all, and neither really has Birmingham. I'm gonna go 42 on this one.
I'm under that. I have 39.
Jay's going to barely get this one. It's 40.
Nice.
Okay.
Just nice yourself.
Yeah, of course. Doing myself too. No one else is gonna do it.
Last one. San Antonio Commanders at San Diego Fleet.
I have 42.
40 on the nose.
42.
42.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going 44.
T-Roy's going to get this one. It's 43.5.
Whatever. Just stop. Just because you can.
He doesn't watch the league, man.
You're just picking random numbers.
No, I'm not.
And anywhere between like 48 and 38, you're picking random numbers. That's what you're doing.
I didn't go below 42, sir.
It worked.
Sir.
Yeah.
We'll see. I did watch a lot of this past weekend, to be honest with you.
Sure you did.
Until I got yelled at.
Hey, wait. You want to talk real quick about our new swag we got in?
Hey, we do have some new swag. Are you wearing it?
Yeah, I am. Can you tell the people,
All right,
though?
so thanks to our friends from Classical Graphics, Derek and all the guys there, Krista. We have sweatshirts, T-shirts available, different colors. I believe red, blue, and gray on the sweatshirts. And then on the tees, I think we got yellow, blue, and gray as well. So these shirts came out great.
This shirt belongs to Frank.
Yeah, this one here, we're wearing our little model, Jay Bird. Jay, show him the shirt. And there's two styles, too. There's one Jay's wearing, and then, Marv, did you hand him that
I
top
designed
sweatshirt?
this, by the way.
Even we have home and away uniforms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can afford it. Here.
All right, stop
here's
banging on my alliance with we can afford it stuff.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Whole nother logo there.
Mhm.
Anyway, if you right now, you know what? First caller, Marv Tender. First caller is gonna win a Don't Hassle Us sweatshirt.
Oh, we're going to do that at break?
Right now. Why
Right
not?
now?
First caller wins a Don't Hassle Us sweatshirt.
391-3776. First caller, Marvin's going to get your information. Let's take a break. 391-3776. You get a Don't Hassle Us We're Local sweatshirt.
All right. Do you want the latest in TV and security technology but don't know where to start? Call Done Right TV and Security Solutions, your Dish Premier local retailer, to get started today. They'll take the guesswork out of choosing the latest in smart home technology with your budget in mind. Dish has been a leader in technology for years, and the Hopper Smart HD DVR interacts with your smart speaker to change channels, pause, and fast forward with just the sound of your voice. Sign up today and receive a Nest doorbell system free, courtesy of Done Right. Call 866-84-RIGHT today and let Done Right provide local professional installation with personal service that is trusted by thousands of homeowners and businesses in the Quad Cities. Requires an internet-connected Hopper, and restrictions do apply. That's Done Right TV and Security, 866-84-RIGHT.
Hey, this is Goose, PA announcer for the Quad City Storm, and you're listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN 93.5.
Do it again, a little more heart.
It's the hottest ticket in town. It's hard-hitting, high-flying, non-stop entertainment. It's Quad City Steamwheelers football. The IFL season kicks off Friday night, February 22nd against the San Diego Strike Force. Tickets start at only $10, so bring the entire family and meet the players after the game. Experience the excitement of professional indoor football. Call the Tax Slayer box office or visit SteamwheelerTickets.com. That's Friday night, February 22nd, the Steamwheelers versus San Diego, presented by Crawford Company.
I just kept hearing about people unhappy with the t-shirts they ordered, and I thought to myself, someone has to be able to do this the right way.
That's Michael Slider, owner of QC Custom Tees and More in Silvis.
We started listening to the customer more and adopted a motto of whatever it takes, so the customer knows they can expect a quality job that's done on time.
Finally, a place in the Quad Cities where you can go to get a custom t-shirt done and know you'll be taken care of.
We're not done with the job until the customer is 100% satisfied. We try to follow up within 24 hours after the order leaves the building to make sure all was correct and that they're happy with our quality and service. I truly believe that's what sets us apart.
That must be why QC Custom Tees and More continues to grow year after year. If you need screen printing, embroidery, banners, promo products, or anything else custom printed, why not go to QC Custom Tees and More, where they'll do whatever it takes to make you happy. Check them out on Facebook or online at qccustomtees.com.
Now at Menards, save big money on your next project with 11% off everything. Max Bond exterior flat paint and primer in one from Dutch Boy features a no prep, no prime formula for superior adhesion to previously painted surfaces. Just $32.02 a gallon after sale price and 11% off. Additional sizes and finishes are also on sale. Offer ends June 23rd. Stop waiting and start saving with 11% off everything. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
This is UFC Hall of Famer Pat Miletich. You're listening to Don't Hassle Us. We're local on ESPN 93.5.
Dynamic Power Racing Technology is a one.
They generate into something cool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. That's a break, boy. Yeah. That's a break, little man. Break it down.
All right, we are back in the Hassle Palace, brought to you by Dunright Satellite and Dish. It says, Don't Hassle Us, are local here on ESPN 93.5. Congratulations out there to Alan McNamara, our winner of the very first giveaway on the Don't Hassle Us, we're local sweatshirt. So, Alan, congratulations. And other news, Jay.
No. I got a spoiler for you. We're gonna call later on in this hour. We're gonna call my friend and film critic Jeff, and we're gonna get the odds favorites for the Oscars. We're also gonna put something online, to where you can fill out your Oscar form, and you'll get a $25 gift card to Texas Roadhouse from our friends at Dunright Satellite, and you'll get a sweatshirt from Don't Hassle Us for Local. So I want to throw that out there for those who want to tell us what we should or shouldn't do on the show. That for the last half hour, we're probably going to be talking about the Oscars and who the favorite are in gambling purposes, because we do have a thing with MyBookie and we will have a thing with Rhythm City Casino. So before anyone can tell us this is supposed to be a sports show, we're also a gambling talking show, and we're going to talk about the Oscars. I just want to throw that out there for those who want to tune out, in the last 30, 35 minutes.
All right, well, breaking news, Jay. Yeah. Apparently, rich people like hand jobs too.
Oh, they are, right?
Yep. So that being said,
so they're just it's like the us section. They're just like you and me.
Yeah, I know. And they like to save a dime or two when you're doing it. So hey, congratulations to Bob Kraft. And moving on, if you're out there and on Twitter, Ease Rays has made up a beautiful little bracket. It's called Vote on It with the Hassle bracket. It starts Monday, so make sure you check it out. What?
Nothing.
Who doesn't like to save money?
Yeah, well, that's
economics.
Yeah. You can't get those at Hy-Vee.
No, you can't.
Talking about HJ still?
Yeah.
I feel like I just saw the phone line.
You can say that, right?
You got to go down it. Well, you did.
I feel like I just saw. The phone line ringing, and then it just
want to know why?
Just shut down.
Why?
There is a nail salon place being sued. They're going to get in trouble because this is a nail manicure pedicure place called Hand Jobs.
Yeah, actually, Dwyer
you know
Michaels.
What? You know your
because they're
target
working
audience.
On your hands.
Well, target audience.
Yeah, they Dwyer Michaels, twodorks.com. They put that down.
Well, I got to throw that out.
So we're good.
I mean, of all the things that can happen, I mean, a hand job's probably the safest thing to get, isn't it?
You talk about manicures?
Well.
I'll save you, Jay. I'll save you, buddy.
So this is a weird. We're going down a weird road, okay? A weird one. And so, yesterday,
does it lead to Jupiter, Florida?
Yesterday, I wore a shirt that said Electric Mayhem, which is actually the band Dr. Tooth and Electric Man from the Muppets. All right,
Muppet Show.
But I have. I'll tell the story. All right, and. I would always make T-shirts of my fantasy baseball teams. Be like, come to the draft. I'm supporting beforehand. Instead of
And when you say make them, you ironed on your own letters.
I did not.
What's a ZJ?
So, anyway,
you have to ask, you can't afford
so
thank you. What is a ZJ?
I
want to know.
It's a thing. It's funny until it comes back to bite you in the rear end.
Yeah, General Tug Jobs.
Yes. So I had a shirt for a team name. No, Mitch, this is true. my fantasy baseball team. I came to the draft and everything, and my team shirt was Gentle Tug Jobs. It was nice. It's fine. Not a big deal.
Tasteful.
But the thing is, it comes back to bite you in the rear end when your 5-year-old daughter can read. And you wear a T-shirt.
Can't wear that in front of the kids, Jay.
And she reads it, and you're like, oh, boy. Gets even worse. When your 8-year-old daughter likes to wear your T-shirts to bed as night shirts. And she picks one out of your drawer, and she picks that shirt. So be careful of what you think funny T-shirts are.
I had the best one I used to wear for St. Patrick's Day.
Keep it clean.
I had a dachshund on it, and it said, my wiener's lucky.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Yeah.
It was one of my favorites. I wore that a lot.
So, Robert Kraft, you're okay. We've all done some things.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what. I don't know. Is he?
No, he might not be okay. He's going to get charged.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take the $60 hand job
over
falsely saying that someone jumped me. I'll take those. If you're asking me the crime I want to get committed of,
he did deny allegations.
Sure, he did.
What?
You know what? If I ever get caught, I'm just gonna come clean with it, boys. Yep.
You would be the first, and everyone would applaud you.
You're damn right.
Everybody would be like, "That's my guy."
You're like, damn right, I did.
Just come out like just.
And I'll tell you what, that lotion smelled good.
Everyone would be like, "That's my guy," 100%.
Why not?
Yeah.
And what happened there to you? Like, well, I got a little drunk. I was out of town. I was missing Mookie.
Walked across the street from
And
1117.
Something was over there, and it said.
All right.
Massage. I'm like, what's a massage?
Hey, knocked on the door. You're not spelling it right.
Yeah, you guys got something going on in here. And all of a sudden, I felt like I got jumped again.
Oh, dear Lord.
And then I went into my Jimmy Stewart. That feels good. That's quite pleasurable.
The crazy thing is, like, Mitch had a job when he walked in here today, and now he's going back to Front Street.
Mitch is like, I got to go serve beer today.
I want to remind everyone that they are tapping the margarita beer at Front Street Brewery today for the frickin' Friday.
You know what time does that start, Mitch?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
I'll tell you what, Jay. I think I'm going to have to make it down there at 5 o'clock.
Party's already started, man.
You're damn right it's already started. I got to go put lights in spots after the show. How exciting is that? You want to come, Marvin? Slippery slope. Having a lot of fun today. Jay did miss me. The thing is, you can't always read his face, but that's the face of love. It truly is. And Serge is just hungover, so that's his face all the time.
I'm not hungover at all.
All right.
Gosh.
I'm sorry.
Judge one contest, had 22 martinis one day. Next thing you know, I'm the hungover guy. 22 martinis before 5 o'clock.
So did we get a hold of
work?
So we do have a local guy, Dennis Sakaran, who always puts together a really nice thing for the Oscars. So did we get a hold of Dennis for this, Jay?
No, we're talking. I have my own. You got your sheet.
You got your own sheet. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And I only came up with the 6 categories, the major
just the
ones.
6 main one. Yeah.
And I thought maybe make it to 10, but the tiebreaker is going to be the how many. Actually, that's not true at all. What I'm going to do instead, and no, because I talked to Jeff, and the guy we're going to talk to, he came up with a different type of formula.
Okay.
He has 24 categories, and he's going to explain it more.
24 movie categories? Good God.
Oscar categories.
All
and
right.
you do your confidence in it, and it's called the 300. It's like bowling to 300.
Yeah.
You put a confidence in whatever the categories, and it all adds up to 300. That's what we're going to use with Jeff's permission. He'll be on the phone later. We're going to use that. And then
Who's the guy that played Freddie Mercury?
Rami?
Yeah. What's his name?
Rami Malek?
Yeah, love him.
He's the odds-on favorite.
He better win.
I don't think he should win.
What do you mean? Who should win over him?
Christian Bale.
For what?
Can we talk about this later?
I thought we were getting into this, Carter.
No, we'll talk about it later. I'm just saying, I don't think he should win.
Christian Bale shouldn't win.
Why not?
Because he's Christian Bale.
That's the
Nobody likes
worst
him.
argument. That's worse than my Amy Adams shouldn't win anything argument.
She should win everything, Jay.
Oh, dear Lord. Anyway, listen. Tomorrow night, tonight, that being said, it's Wheels Up. Steam Wheelers are going to start tonight.
Oh, wow. That's right.
Yeah, they have the... I talked to Coach Ross. He's just way too busy today to come in. He made a good call by not coming in today.
What do you mean?
No, I talked to him, and I said, like, hey, I know you're busy. I know, but can you make it? And he said, listen, there's just too much going on. And I said, it's my fault, but we had a busy week. We had guests in all week, and he'll be in next week. Coach Ross will be pork chop. So tonight, Steam Wheelers have their exhibition against San Diego team. So it should be a good time for Steam Wheelers. And it was great having in Coach Chesney, and we had Rothian on Tuesday. So Storm's looking good.
Hey, they sent out another guy on a trade too. I saw.
Yeah, they traded Mueller for. They got Mueller.
That wasn't one of our guys though. It was their leading scorer so far for the year, but that wasn't one of our guys that we had in, right?
What? No, they traded one of our guys for, and then they picked someone else up waivers.
Okay.
But we also have this Hassel Streak bet to do. So let's take a quick break, give him some lines, and come back with that. Cool?
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. It's Friday, and everyone's looking forward to Happy Hour, and Van's Pizza Pub has the happy specials just for you. From 3 to 6, they have $2 wells, $2 domestic drafts, and $3 crafts and imports. And tonight, you can also enjoy some $3 Long Islands and some $3 margaritas. You can get any of Van's food items to go. All you have to do is visit Van's at vanspizza.net to check out their menu, and then call Good to Go Quad Cities at 322-2220, or you can place your order online at goodtogoqc.com. Grab these specials and more fun at 3333 North Harrison Street and 217 Brady Street in Davenport. That's Van's Pizza Pub and Grill. Come get served.
I wanna be a cowboy, and you can be my cowgirl. I wanna be a cowboy, and you can be my cowgirl. I wanna be a cowboy.
Stop shop for all your street and racing needs. Better handling, routine maintenance, or more power? Dynamic Power offers a complete in-house machine shop with computerized balancing, dyno testing, and cylinder head repair. From full engine rebuilds to brand name parts, at Dynamic Power, we work with you to give you the best build for your budget. Track tested, customer approved. Dynamic Power in Moline. Call 762-2323. That's 762-2323.
It's Wine at the Warehouse with St. Ambrose University. Join us for a casual tasting on Saturday, March 2nd in the Dimitri Wine and Spirits Warehouse from 4 to 6 p.m. Support student scholarships while sampling an assortment of wine and enjoying appetizers from several area restaurants. Tickets for the event are $35 in advance and $45 at the door. Event is open to the public. For more information, visit sau.edu/winefest. See you March 2nd at Wine at the Warehouse, an event of the St. Ambrose University Wine Festival.
I just kept hearing about people unhappy with the t-shirts they ordered, and I thought to myself, someone has to be able to do this the right way.
That's Michael Slider, owner of QC Custom Tees and More in Silvis.
We started listening to the customer more and adopted a motto of whatever it takes, so the customer knows they can expect a quality job that's done on time.
Finally, a place in the Quad Cities where you can go to get a custom t-shirt done and know you'll be taken care of.
We're not done with the job until the customer is 100% satisfied. We try to follow up within 24 hours after the order leaves the building to make sure all was correct and that they're happy with our quality and service. I truly believe that's what sets us apart.
That must be why QC Custom Tees and More continues to grow year after year. If you need screen printing, embroidery, banners, promo products, or anything else custom printed, why not go to QC Custom Tees and More, where they'll do whatever it takes to make you happy. Check them out on Facebook or online at QCCustomTees.com.
Now at Menards, save big money on your next project with 11% off everything. Max Bond exterior flat paint and primer in one from Dutch Boy features a no prep, no prime formula for superior adhesion to previously painted surfaces. Just $32.02 a gallon after sale price and 11% off. Additional sizes and finishes are also on sale. Offer ends June 23rd. Stop waiting and start saving with 11% off everything. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Now, back to Don't Hassle Us. We're local on ESPN 93.5.
We're having fun in the Hassle Palace today, baby. Hi, Jay Bird. Welcome back, buddy.
Where is the Dream? He hasn't called in all week.
I know. Dream, call in if you're out there, buddy. We are brought to you by Dunright Satellite and Dish, and you are listening to Don't Hassle So Local here on ESPN 93.5. I just have so many pinned up things to say. I'm sorry.
It's got a little warm in here, fellas.
Oh, well, you can only watch Big Hero 6 so many times before your brain turns to mush, Jay.
Sorry, T-Ray, I was watching Cops.
Now I know you're lying. Cops is on
So,
until 4.
Serge,
Yeah,
that was your first time ever judging the Have-Life Martini Shake-Off, right?
Yes, yeah.
And you had a good time?
I had a great time, and it was
Good.
so.
Did they have a good turnout, Serge?
They had a really, really good
Good.
turnout.
Good for them.
They raised over $65,000 for
Outstanding.
preventing lost potential in youth. They donate to all youth programs around the Quad City area.
So that's for the Have Life. It's put on by Bush Construction, and so I'll tell you what, a lot of great people involved with that. And I wasn't here yesterday to talk about it, but good for them. It happens every year, and they do a lot of other little things throughout the year to raise money for Have Life. So if you're out there, if you want to get involved, you want to donate, just get a hold of them. They would love help, donations, anything you need. Like I said, it's a great cause. It's for kids, and if you don't love kids, then you're a sick bastard.
Oh, okay. Anyway, who won, my friend?
Okay, so there are a handful of different categories. So, like when someone says I won the shake-off, that means they typically won at least one of the categories, sometimes two, but it's rare. So I got to judge the Bartender's Choice category.
Okay.
And one that won that one was the Bix Bistro at the Black Hawk Hotel.
Nice.
Had a really good one there. So that's the one I know I actually got to try. That was the only one I knew before they announced anything. So we don't know who has what. We don't know what martinis are from where. It's all, we just get the name of the martini and a number to associate it with, and that was it. So Bix Bistro took down Bartender's Choice. The classic and dessert categories were both won by Steventons.
Oh, wow.
Hey, way to go, Steventons.
So, friend Sean Smith, Carrie Glenn, the crew out there did a really good job with those.
Good for them.
And then the best fruit and also the best shaker space, so the best decorated booth. Everybody has their different levels of. Sometimes we just put up a banner and a tablecloth. Some places go all out and dazzle it up with ice.
I've seen,
else. So the cool thing about it is you get to see everything.
I saw a swan.
Right, yeah. Jumers won.
Stop staring at me, Swan.
Jumers Casino won best fruit martini and the best shaker space, and then the best presentation, which is so when they give you all your little samples at the judges table, they also have one big martini of each one of those for an actual presentation to judge on. So you marked down the best presentation, and Granite City Food and Brewery won that one.
Oh, nice.
Hey, GC.
So,
way to go.
So the cool thing about the category I got to be a part of was the Bartender's Choice category, which I absolutely love because
you're a bartender too.
Well, that too, but you don't get stuck with
and he's part wolf.
Yes, he is.
Just for you, buddy. Because if you're in the fruit category, you're going to get obviously all fruit martinis. If you're in the dessert category, they're all very rich and creamy dessert martinis. Classic, you have to like classic martinis,
your
so vodka or gin, right? Yeah. So Bartender's Choice, we got a nice mix of everything. So that was cool for my first time judging to be in that one. Got to see
who was the host vodka this year, Serge?
Pearl.
Pearl?
Yep,
Still,
so always been Pearl, yep.
Not always. It's been Pearl for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
It started out as UV.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the first 2 years, I believe, right?
So I didn't know if it was still Pearl.
So the very first martini that we got, just a short story here. We have 22 martinis. There's 22 booths.
Uh-huh.
So the first out of 22, and they're flying at you fast. We're ready. We're ready to go here. The lady that comes over and brings it says, okay, this is going to be number
She didn't spill
2.
any.
She did not spill any.
Okay.
It's going to be number 2. And she tells us the name of it. She says, this is the Bush Latini.
Oh. All right.
Okay, so everybody at the table with me. I knew a couple of the people. Some people I just met. And they said, oh, what is this? And I knew what it was right away. I see an olive in a glass, and I see some liquid. That's Bush Light. Mm-hmm. Just Bush Light.
Yeah.
With an olive.
Good job.
And they laughed, and they said, no. Like, did they put, like, olive juice in there, too? I'm like, no. They go, did they do that on purpose?
Yeah.
Yes. They absolutely did. I've thought about doing this for years. We thought about doing just Fireball.
Remember we were going to do just the Jack Daniels?
Yep.
That's it?
Yeah, they did it.
We were going to do that. We were just going to pour shots of Jack.
We do this blind. So we go on. We don't rate it very high, but it's funny.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Yeah, it's good.
But it's not going to win anything. That's fine. It was lack of effort. Whatever else. Want to know what I had the most of over the course of the night?
Bush
Latinis.
Yeah.
And Andrew Gibb and I had a couple. But so when we...
I just thought it might have been like a martini with a really long pubic hair. I wasn't sure at first.
Ooh, well... Okay, so as we get done with the judging, before we even go to dinner, the first group I see is some friends of mine from Old Chicago, and they said, hey, did you like our martini? And I said, well, what did you guys do for Bartender's Choice? They said, Bush Latini.
That's awesome.
So cheers to our friends at Old Chicago. New GM down there, Josh. and our friend D and the rest of the staff had a great time. Thank you very much for the Busch Latinis.
Yeah, thank you. Gotta love them, even if you gotta braid it. All right. So moving on, Jay.
Moving on. Anyway,
I'm gonna have another gash in my
I know
head.
we kept you here way too long, and I apologize.
No, trust me, I'm fine.
Okay, yeah. But we have to take another quick break, and we got to get Tiffany in here, talk to her for a little bit, and then. So, Mitch, thank you so much for bringing in the margarita. Again, tell me the name because it's margarita infused beer.
T-Roy, you want to take that one?
Acapulco Gold.
Acapulco Gold. That'll be 5 o'clock at the French Street Brewery tap room down at the Freight House. Go ahead and do it, guys. It's a great beer.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. I'm
Mitch,
telling you what. I mean, I'll be there. I think.
I know
Awesome.
you. I know you weren't here last week, but we met with Tim and we told him like, hey, you can thank us anytime for sending Mitch your way. You do a fantastic job.
I appreciate it, guys.
And I was just.
I can't wait until May.
Mhm.
Come May, we're going to start very soon. We announced this last week. We'll be coming down one Friday a month.
Yeah.
And doing the show live.
Excellent.
So
that's going to be a good time.
Yeah, and I was just singing her praises also to someone else. I was talking to a gentleman who brews his own beer at home, and he goes around, and I'm like, have you been down to Front Street? And he said, yeah. And I said, well, have you been there lately? I'm like, Mitch, he does a great job. You got to go on Fridays. So I am spreading the word out there for you.
Appreciate that, Jay Bird.
Thanks, Mitch.
All right. And if you ever get fired, you can always help Marvin. Just teasing him, Jay.
By the way, Town Square Media was a sponsor of the Shake Off, and we want to sing their praises because we won't be here on Monday. So we want to tell them how great they are.
We're not getting fired.
All right, sing your.
I said if he ever gets fired.
Yeah, sing your ad.
Yeah.
Pints is Davenport's premier spot.
You asked for this one.
For local craft draft beer and superb cocktails. Hi, Jay. I'm just kidding. Located on the border of Davenport and Bettendorf, it's the perfect location for people out on the town. Grab some Greek drinks before the movies or after dinner on a date night, or just stop by any day of the week to enjoy the happy hour or any of the 7 daily specials. And what's Sunday, Jaybird?
It's Sunday Fun Day,
That's
and there's
right.
Gong
The
Show
best
trivia.
one that
Gong Show
is,
karaoke.
was, or ever will be. Gong Show Karaoke, hosted by Scott Stowe. This week, Bird, what is the
2000s?
That's right. That's going to be all kinds of fun stuff in the 2000s.
Name me a song from the 2000s that you would sing on karaoke.
Man, that's a
Name
lot
me
of
a song
pressure.
from the 2000s you would sing from karaoke.
How about
from the 2000s?
Bum, let you know from the get. I don't go down, lady.
Third Eye Blind Jumper.
That's from 2000s?
Early.
Are you just guessing that?
Yes.
Okay.
I would guess that would be early.
Do I know a song from the 2000s? Yes.
I know I do, but
unfortunately, like the majority of the songs
what's
I know
love
from 2000s.
got to do? Got to do with it, babe. What's love?
What?
It should be about us. It should be about us.
No, that's
Yeah.
not from the 2000s.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Ashanti and Ja Rule.
Okay.
Got to do.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Got
Yeah,
to do
it definitely
with it,
is. Yeah.
babe.
I have to think. Yeah, where was that? So that's what you would do for
That's what I would do.
karaoke
I would
on
do
Sunday night?
Enrique Iglesias Escape. 2001. Song of the Spring, Jay.
You got the voice
The
for it.
song of the spring. 2000.
Either way, it doesn't
I would
matter
do
what you
all-
want to say.
I know what T-Roy would do.
What?
Kylie Minogue, Can't Get You Out of My Head.
Yeah.
Oh, can't get you out of my hand.
I would do
that T-Roy, I can't think of my.
I would do a song by that artist. I can't say her last name. Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne.
Yeah. I can't say it. I don't know
She
what the
looks
problem is.
crazy.
All right.
All right.
Skater
Anyway,
boy.
we know
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
sing all these and more at Pints during Gong Show Karaoke. You can win $50 house cash or get gonged to get a shot. But either way, you got to be there. Pints 5268 Utica Ridge Road in Davenport.
This is Bobby Metcalf from the Quad City Times, and you are listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN 93.5.
Get more with McGrath.
Everyone knows more is always better, and that's exactly what you get with the McGrath Used Car Superstore of Davenport. Right, Gavin McGrath?
Without a doubt. We've got more of the used trucks everyone wants, and we'll save you more when you buy.
McGrath backs it up with prices from $10,988.
That's $10,988 on certified 4x4 pickups like F-150s, Rams, Sierras, and Silverados, plus pre-owned SUVs starting at $89.88.
And for those buyers with credit concerns?
It's no concern at the McGrath Used Car Superstore of Davenport. More finance sources to choose from and a team that works hard to get you approved.
It's tax time season, Gavin. Does that mean even more savings?
Absolutely. Bring in your tax refund and we'll double it up to $2,000.
More value for everyone at the McGrath Used Car Superstore of Davenport.
4618 North Brady Street in beautiful Davenport.
Online, McGrathAuto.com. Double your tax refund up to $2,000 varies based on price point.
It's the hottest chicken in town. It's hard hard-hitting, high-flying, non-stop entertainment. It's Quad City Steamwheelers football. The IFL season kicks off Friday night, February 22nd against the San Diego Strike Force. Tickets start at only $10, so bring the entire family and meet the players after the game. Experience the excitement of professional indoor football. Call the Tax Slayer box office or visit SteamwheelerTickets.com. That's Friday night, February 22nd, the Steamwheelers versus San Diego, presented by Crawford Company.
Now at Menards, save big money on your next project with 11% off everything. Max Bond exterior flat paint and primer in one from Dutch Boy features a no prep, no prime formula for superior adhesion to previously painted surfaces. Just $32.02 a gallon after sale price and 11% off. Additional sizes and finishes are also on sale. Offer ends June 23rd. Stop waiting and start saving with 11% off everything. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
It's Wine at the Warehouse with St. Ambrose University. Join us for a casual tasting on Saturday, March 2nd in the Dimitri Wine and Spirits Warehouse from 4 to 6 p.m. Support student scholarships while sampling an assortment of wine and enjoying appetizers from several area restaurants. Tickets for the event are $35 in advance and $45 at the door. Event is open to the public. For more information, visit sau.edu/winefest. See you March 2nd at Wine at the Warehouse, an event of the St. Ambrose University Wine Festival.
In a world where dreams are built from the ground up, Tailored Living makes room for your vision. Imagine his and her walk-in closets in the master bedroom.
Oh, my dream come true. I could just kiss you. Mwah!
Sweet. Your home, your dream.
Tailored Living Custom Closet or Organization System will take you from clutter and chaos to control. Hi, I'm Amy. Schedule your free in-home consultation at tailoredliving.com, and together you and I will build the closet of your dreams.
Now, back to Don't Hassle Us. We're local on ESPN 93.5.
And we're back in the Hassle Palace, brought to you by Dunright Satellite and Dish. You're listening to Don't Hassle Us, or local here on ESPN 93.5. And we're proud to have back in studio Miss Tiffany.
I like it.
From Thrive. I'm sorry, Plan to Thrive.
Yeah, financial.
Miss Tiffany, that's awesome. Okay, so I'm just going to do my little financial fitness Friday.
Love it.
Okay, tell me, where do I need to start? Do I need to do financial sit-ups or push-ups first?
I think you need to...
Both? All right.
Start with some stretching.
Yeah, let's stretch our minds. Let's do that first. Okay, life insurance. Oh, my God. Snooze fest. Yep, turn it off.
Sounds like a snooze fest, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So spice it up.
Let's spice it up. Who has life insurance?
Right here.
Okay.
This guy.
Who has at least 10 times their annual income? 10 times.
This guy.
Sweet. You guys are responsible. I love responsible clients. You have no idea how much I love responsible clients.
Well, that's the thing.
10 times nothing means nothing.
I'm
just teasing.
I'm irresponsible. That's why my wife makes sure I have in life insurance.
Yeah.
Because if I fall down the stairs or she pushes me down it, no one's going to believe her either. They're all going to believe that I just fell down the stairs. So, yeah. So.
And
See, now that he says it, though, I'm going to have it in the back of my mind that she pushed him.
Well, you never know. Yeah. And
Datelines are real.
Yes, they are.
I was kind of worried about those things.
He's kind of like a cat. He always lands on his feet, so I don't know.
Somehow.
Anyway. I love that. And, that's kind of probably why he's on here. So, and I bring this to your guys' attention because race car drivers.
Oh, yeah. D-Rack, Derek Wilson, yeah.
Yeah, like there are people... He probably couldn't even get a life insurance policy if he wanted to right now.
Because of his...
advocation or whatever, so there's all these things. That
Can't you just lie to him?
Well, yeah, you can lie, but you can't die for 2 years. Because there's a contestability feature.
Well, no one's planning on dying in the next 2 years.
Well, I know, but if you lie, then that's...
If you say, like, I'm not a race car driver, but...
Yeah, they'll
So,
investigate it.
all right, so let me ask you this. So I have a life insurance policy, okay? Does that mean I can't get involved in a demolition derby?
You can afterwards.
After I die?
No, after you get the policy.
Oh, because I agreed to it afterwards, like it was just one of those things. But if I was already...
doing it.
Yes, then...
So, and I say this because if you get it when you're young and you don't think you're going to need it, because nobody thinks they're going to die when they're 30, right?
No.
And I didn't start like feeling like I was older till I was like 40.
Mm-hmm.
And so
yesterday?
Age is just a number.
Age
You're
is-
not 40.
well, I'm not gonna say.
Yeah.
But
Lady never tells, Jay.
That's
Gentleman
right.
never
Yeah.
asks.
But you can get declined for life insurance for OWIs. You can get declined for alcohol abuse. Let's see here.
Nobody's honest with that. Not even to their doctors.
Why are those the first two you bring up?
Yeah. What are you
trying to
insinuating?
say?
Yeah.
Well, the alcohol, they kind of go hand in hand.
What do?
The alcohol abuse and the OWIs.
Oh.
And, then, like,
Speak
my
for yourself,
best-
sister.
So you have to do it before you get these conditions. Irregular heartbeats. I've had a lot of my friends turn down because of this stuff.
You know what? I got an irregular heartbeat now.
I think I do, too.
It happened like 10 years ago, right after I met my wife.
Oh. She's not listening either.
I know. Dang it. I wasted that on deaf ears.
So, you guys, I just got off the phone with a client before I came here. $1 million, a 20-year term was going to cost him, and I didn't even tell him the price because I was like, oh gosh, I'm not even going to tell him. $4,200 a year. Seriously. All because he was a race car driver. I know. So I'm going to have to work on that one with the underwriters. But, because they actually have to take professional, like, driving lessons.
Yes.
Like, I drive faster than what he said that he drives, and I have life insurance. So I think that they have it all wrong, the underwriters.
Well, but how do you go and argue with the underwriters? Be like, well, here's his record. Like, he's got the pole this many times and he's won this many times.
Well,
he's
he's
really
never
good at
crashed.
Well,
He's really good.
there's these like there's like these
These
trees.
are you're talking about.
decision trees.
These are the actuaries.
Yes, the actuaries.
Actually, the actuaries
Yes.
are annoying. Yeah.
They are super, but sometimes they have it right. They out of all my years,
Mm-hmm.
well, like 15 years in the life insurance industry, they've been right at least once. And that's kind of good for, I don't know
At least once?
how many life insurance policies I've issued, but they were right on rating one of my clients.
Out of one time,
One
out of 15
time.
years. So they're basically like a meteorologist.
So basically,
Yes.
they
Yeah.
said, no, we can't insure him, and then like the next day he croaked?
No, they said, and it was my
Actually,
the
yeah.
actuary. Yeah, thank you, because
It's yeah.
yeah. So it was a family a family person, my cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was here in the Quad Cities. He
Oh.
was local, and we shouldn't hassle it, right?
Gee, look at that.
I'm
Look at that.
All comes back together.
2 Fridays on the show. She's already just spinning it back in.
She knows what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, I'm staying on the show.
Get her a T-shirt.
Yeah. I don't think I have extra small, though.
You guys would have really liked him too. He liked to go. But he had 2 OWIs, got turned down.
What does it keep coming back to that? Like, that we'd really like him because of that. I just want to like him because he's a nice guy.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
a super.
No, I think
nice
that was like you guys would really like him, but here's
dead
his
now.
story.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, sorry. I did, but
You're bringing
anyway.
it down here.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's over. It was like 7 years ago. So anyway, they were right on that. Then they gave him insurance. He was rated a table D, which is super boring, I know. 200 times what the regular premium is. And then he died. So they were right. So
Can
what
someone
I'm
get a
trying to
poor
say-
rating if they get like caught getting a hand job? No.
Well, it depends.
He
on
means
how-
manicures.
It's a felony.
He means manicures.
How do they do
Yeah,
this?
what if
in
you're
the-
a
in the-
felon of some other sort?
Stop. How
No,
do they do
it's
this
a
on
question.
the big ESPN about Robert Kraft? I did not follow the show. What do they say on the ESPN?
All the same stuff. Well,
Do they say what he just said? Because I'm not saying that.
I'll find out for you, but it was.
Because there's got to be a way to talk about it, like ladies of the night,
He
and
got caught on a sexual prostitution ring.
okay.
No, not unless he's going to get killed.
So this was a sting.
It is a crime.
But that's what I'm saying. Do other crimes count against
Does
you
that count
on
as
your life
risky
insurance?
behavior?
Yes,
maybe?
your crime.
That's what I'm getting at, Jay. I'm
It
just
does, Jay.
trying to bring the parlance of our times in.
It does. And financial.
Appreciate that.
Oh, yeah. Criminal history. I printed out the whole list.
See, Jay?
Criminal history, yeah. So
Yeah.
So
Way to
what
bring
I'm
it back.
saying
And
is,
the
if you're going to be
heartbeat
out there doing that, don't get caught. Otherwise, your life insurance is going to be negated.
Well, you know what? If you get it before those problems happen, which is what I'm trying to say, like get it when you're young and you're like, don't have anything wrong with you. It's going to save you so much money when you're older. Swear to God.
Before you have all these vices?
I had,
So
I had
to
so
our-
many things wrong with me at birth.
So to our 21 and plus listeners, get it young before you create these vices.
Yes.
Yes,
And
before,
then
before you have kids, because I think they occur after you have kids.
your vices do?
Yeah. I
All
mean,
right.
that's when mine occurred. Because you don't get any sleep.
I'm at to poke holes in your theory right there.
Yeah. I don't have any kids.
And you have vices? You don't look like you have
Maybe.
vices.
Well, thank you for that. Appreciate that.
Okay, so
I get a lot of issues. I get in trouble with my boss a lot.
Your life insurance program. And if you
Check your life insurance program.
And Mookie.
If you need me to answer some questions, you can always call me.
Yes.
At Plan to Thrive.
What if we have someone out there that wants to ask a question right now? Should we take a call?
Well, we need to go to break, and we have to call Jeff.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyway, stick with us, Tiffany, though. Yes, if you have any questions to life insurance, please, Tiffany. That's our Financial Fitness Friday. We got to go to a quick
That was
break.
boring. I'm sorry.
It was not boring, Tiffany.
Not
Stop.
boring at all. Don't worry about it.
Listen. It was not boring. You did great, all right? Don't do this. Don't come in and then beat yourself up. You did fantastic, all right?
I'm a winner.
There you go.
All right, guys, we've been teaming up with QCLocal.biz for a long time now. So all you have to do is text QC Local to 85100, and that's going to get you registered for all their giveaways. They're going to be giving away things like dinner out, drinks, staycays at local hotels, rounds of golf, etc. All you have to do, once again, is text QC Local to 85100, and that gets you all the subscriptions you need to our friends at QCLocal.biz. So once again, QC Local to 85100. Get all the buzz at QCLocal.biz.
This is Merrick Brave from SCW Pro, and you are listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN 93.5. It's the hottest ticket in town. It's hard-hitting, high-flying, non-stop entertainment. It's Quad City Steamwheelers football. The IFL season kicks off Friday night, February 22nd against the San Diego Strike Force. Tickets start at only $10, so bring the entire family and meet the players after the game. Experience the excitement of professional indoor football. Call the Tax Slayer box office or visit SteamWheelerTickets.com. That's Friday night, February 22nd, the Steamwheelers versus San Diego, presented by Crawford Company.
It's Wine at the Warehouse with St. Ambrose University. Join us for a casual tasting on Saturday, March 2nd in the Dimitri Wine and Spirits Warehouse from 4 to 6 p.m. Support student scholarships while sampling an assortment of wine and enjoying appetizers from several area restaurants. Tickets for the event are $35 in advance and $45 at the door. Event is open to the public. For more information, visit sau.edu/winefest. See you March 2nd at Wine at the Warehouse, an event of the St. Ambrose University Wine Festival.
Eat fresh and save money. That's our commitment at Nolly's Kitchen. Our homemade corn tortilla and gorditas are both delicious and gluten-free. Nolly's always uses lean meat, and they offer low-carb and vegetarian options. Taste their one-of-a-kind menu items like empanadas, churros, enchiladas, and tamales. Carry out available or order online for faster service at nollyskitchen.com. Plus, check out their express menu and get your food in 15 minutes or less. Nolly's Kitchen, old-fashioned Mexican cooking. Rockingham and Division, Davenport.
ESPN 93.5 wants you to be an insider. Access great contests and giveaways and be in the know at ESPN935.com. Brought to you by Necker's Jewelers, where the Quad Cities gets engaged, and ESPN Quad Cities. From local to global, ESPN 93.5 has you covered with your Quad Cities sports talk show. It's Don't Hassle Us, We're Local. Talk sports with your favorite foursome, T-Roy, J-Bird, Surge, and you. Weekdays from noon to 2 on ESPN 93.5.
Tax time is savings time, but you don't need your refund money to buy at Lou Jack's. It's the used car tax time savings event at Lou Jack's Used Car Center. Keep your refund money with zero money down on used cars. Over 250 quality pre-owned vehicles and the lowest used car prices in the Quad Cities. Plus, get Lou Jack Promise exclusives like our 7-day exchange policy and up to a 12-month, 12,000-mile limited powertrain warranty on your purchase at no cost to you. So think of all the things you can do with your tax refund money. Spending it at Lou Jack's Used Car Center isn't one of them. Get the used car you want this month only for zero down. It's the Used Car Tax Time Savings event at Lou Jack's Used Car Center. Temporarily located at Lou Jack Hyundai. LouJack.com. Number 1CU8D20, 2010 Dodge Charger SXT. Selling price $69.91. $116 per month for 66 months at 5.99% APR financing. Zero due at signing, plus tax, title, license, and $180 doc fee. Subject to prior sale. With approved credit. Ends 2/28/19. Visit LouJackUsedCars.com for more details.
ESPN 93.5 is KJOC Bettendorf Quad Cities from the Sheedy Family Chiropractic Studio.
And we're back in the Hassle Palace, brought to you by Done Right Satellite and Dish. You're listening to Don't Hassle Us or Local, and if you know what that song's from, you'll know what we're about to talk about.
Didn't Chariots of Fire win a...
Yeah, absolutely right, Jay. That's an Oscar winner from 1982, I think.
Okay. Did you like my slow motion running?
Dude, you look just like Bo Derek.
A little bit. That's what I thought. That's what I was going for. So I nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
totally nailed it.
My goodness. All right, let's.
No more Acapulco Gold for Troy.
Let's.
What do you mean?
We're gonna call my friend Jeff. I've known him since first grade, but he's a movie critic, lives out in Portland, Oregon, and we're gonna talk the Oscars. We're gonna try to figure out what our best bet is here.
I totally Googled him.
Yeah.
Before I came.
Did you?
Hello,
Jeff.
Hey.
How you doing, my friend?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Don't sound so excited to talk to us right now.
Yeah, you're live on Quad City Radio right now.
Here's what you could do. You could say, "Hi, you're live."
Oh, hey,
Hi,
you're
Jeff.
on the
Hi,
air.
you're live. You're on the air on 93.5, man.
Excited.
We're going to rock out, man. We're going to make it happen. We got Marvin here. We got Tiffany Jaybird in the Stat Cat. That better?
How's everybody doing?
Good,
That
man.
is great.
Listen, hey, can I ask you a favor beforehand?
Potentially, yes.
All right, the thing you sent to me about the basically Oscars 300. Can I
Yeah.
use that for a giveaway for our Hasslers? Can I use your
Oh,
basic-
sure.
Can I use it? Can I? Okay, instead of making, because I did make a ballot of just the 6 that we're going to talk about, the main 6 and everything,
Okay.
but I like your 300. Basically, it's bowling for Oscars. So can you tell everybody about that first?
Sure. Yeah, I made this up. I want to say I made this up like 2011, something like that. And actually, if you just like Google Oscar Bowling and Jeff Bayer, you'll find it quite easy. So the idea is perfect score in bowling is 300. And there happens to be 24 Oscar categories. And this is a confidence ranking. So you are picking every single winner of every single category. So then you will have 24 winners. And of those 24 winners, your most confident one will get 24 points. Your second most confident one, you put 23 next to it before the Oscars start, 22, all the way down to best live action short gets 1 point because who the heck knows, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get the perfect score, that adds up to 300. The idea behind this is I used to do the things where it's like, okay, the top 6 or top 8 are important or every single one. And it just kept feeling like it wasn't exciting enough for me. So this way, it is like there will be really big swings as you're watching it with your group.
Yes.
The thing of like, oh no, I just lost my 17-pointer, and things like that. And there can be the comeback and all that sort of stuff. So it makes it a little bit more engaging, considering sometimes the show can be a little bit boring and a little bit long.
I really like that idea. So is that like fantasy football for the Oscars?
In a way,
yeah. I mean, sure, yeah, we can go that far. But yeah, it just it does that thing where you can pay attention a little bit more, and there can be a little bit more
I
going
love
on with it.
I think I might have a party.
Yeah, well, we'll
See, Jeff, look at the things you've inspired already.
So what we want to do is we're gonna put something together after the show, and we'll put it on ESPN 93.5, and people can fill it out and submit it to us, and that way they can win a gift certificate to Texas Roadhouse, courtesy of Done Right Satellite, and then a sweatshirt from our show, and all that nice swag. But what I want to talk to you about is we're going to talk about the Oscars. We're going to talk about some odds, so people can make some money here and there. But and then I think who you're going to pick to win in let's just say the Big 6, okay? And and T. Roy's going to say some things, and then I'm going to yell at both of you. Does that work out for you?
I think that's perfect.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Great.
So with
I love getting yelled at, Jeff.
Yeah.
Me too. It feels like home. It feels like I never
Exactly.
left that door.
Hey, guys.
Before we get into, let's go first with Best Director. What do you like here?
Alfonso
I will give you
who are our
the
nominees?
favorite is Alfonso
Yep.
Cuarón from Roma, minus 2,000, right?
Yep.
What does the minuses mean?
That means you have to put up basically minus 200. You have to put up $200 just to win 100.
Oh, okay. So.
Oh no, even worse.
Yes, that means they're
for
the
minus
favorite.
2,000, I think for minus 2,000, you correct me.
Oh, yeah,
I
no,
could be
you're
wrong.
right. No, Jeff, you are right. 100%. I'm
Okay.
sorry. It is you have to put up $2,000 just to win 100. So that he is.
Oh, so they're
he
the
is very
boy
heavily the
favorite.
favorite.
Okay.
This
win.
is Alfonso Cuarón?
Yes,
Now-
he's one of the heaviest favorites, and I think it's one of those things, like, I don't even think there's, like the idea of smart money, of like, oh, I could get odds if I picked
Absolutely.
Adam McKay.
And the movie's Roma.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
and
Named
you
after
can
a tomato.
You can watch it on Netflix.
You can watch it on Netflix.
There's a strong possibility that you might fall asleep or choose to stop watching it.
Yeah.
Which is fine. That's
What's it
fine.
about?
Just hold on. Let him talk.
It is slightly about his upbringing in Mexico City and how the keepers, the nannies, become part of the family but are still at a distance. It is a slice of life movie. You are seeing a lot of amazing things going on as a backdrop. It is shot in black and white. It is one of the most beautiful things to look at as far as scope goes. Kind of like like Ben-Hur gets talked about like the amount of extras and like all of the things. That this is one of those movies. The problem with it for me is it's very slow, and it really doesn't have that kind of definitive story besides walking through these people's lives for a little bit of time. But again, it's just one of those things. To me, I think it's technically amazing, but it didn't captivate me, even though it's captivating many others. And it is on Netflix right now.
So he's heavily favored to win Best Director. Do you feel confident in that?
100%. Like it doesn't make sense to choose anyone else.
Jeff, but can you explain how they choose the best director? Because I was looking this up because I'm like, who are these Oscar people that get that get to choose?
The Academy.
So, yeah, the Academy. But then within each individual section of the Academy, there are certain people that vote in certain categories only in that case.
So the director's branch picks it out, right?
So it is within the category, yes, but it is also that thing of lately. It is just like. You're really, really, really going on craftsman and historic notability, and he has both. And compared to everyone else, even though like the thing with Spike Lee, he's the second tiered favorite, but it's a big gap.
What movie was he?
No, he directed Black Klansman, which is it's a wonderful movie. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, but the idea is like, well, that's not his best movie. Like, we know that, even though like he should have been nominated and potentially won before. So then it would just be a matter of like, well, do we think there's so many weird things that go into play, because then you end up thinking like, is this going to be a lifetime achievement kind of Oscar for somebody? And there's nobody there right now that you would say, yes, this is their last chance to get it. Yeah. So this is the movie that for some reason has like risen to the top. What's really weird here is the one admittance that everybody thought was a no-brainer in like October, November was Bradley Cooper. Everyone would have said he would be the favorite and definitely.
What, for doing a remake of a 1970s movie? Bradley Cooper can stick it up his head.
We got to move on. We got to move on. All right. Move. Let's move on.
I'm so sick of Bradley Cooper.
All right.
Go play the rabbit in the Avengers next movie.
All right. Let's move on to Best Supporting Actress.
He's so good looking.
Okay.
Regina King is minus 286 here. So that's the odds-on favorite.
Yeah, and the other one to consider, the second favorite, is Rachel Weisz, but she's already won for a movie called The Constant Gardener back in the day. She was really good in The Favorite. I actually thought Emma Stone was better, even though Emma Stone is less than a chance of winning here. It is kind of one of those things where, like, in every award situation, Regina King is winning. She is very likable. She's giving wonderful speeches. I think the trend is going to continue. I wouldn't, and this is another one. I guess Amy Adams is technically the second favorite, but Rachel Weisz is right there too. Again, it's one of those. I wouldn't put money on anybody else. I would just go Regina King. I don't think it's gonna.
I think the smart money here is on Amy Adams. Regina King's not in enough scenes. Rachel Weisz and Emma Stone are going to split each other because they're both in The Favorite.
Do you know?
Right. Agreed.
I pay attention. I read things.
Amy Adams.
Yeah. I drink and I know things. That's what's going on. So, but I'm saying the value here is Amy Adams. As much as I don't care for her because she's in every movie, Regina King's not in this movie enough, and Rachel Weisz and Emma Stone are going to split each other.
What movie is it? If Beale Street Could Talk?
Yeah. T-Roy, just because you haven't seen it doesn't not make it a bad movie.
Sounds
all right.
good.
So, best supporting actor.
I guess the case for Amy Adams would be, I think she's been nominated something like 5 or 6 times.
Yes.
But does it really matter?
There's a chance.
Yes, it does.
Because
it does,
the
because it's mainly like
decides.
Well, with the Academy though, the biggest branch is the acting, as far as like people that are members are actors, and you have to remember it's a lot about friendships too.
Oh, really? There's
of,
like the old boys club. going on.
Yeah, but a lot of old girls in there too. Old girl.
There is, and it's the idea of like, oh my goodness, I've worked with and really liked Amy Adams. I don't care what she's nominated for. I'm just going to vote for her. That can be somebody's logic.
Well, it's kind of like DiCaprio finally winning it for wrestling a bear. I mean, that wasn't even close to being his best role.
I've always wondered why people win, and sometimes that movie's awful. But okay, thanks for explaining that.
No, it's true. And so, all right, moving on to Best Supporting Actor. Heavy favorite from the Green Book. Mahershala Ali. Yeah.
Mahershala
Ali. Heavy favorite, the Green Book. You have Sam Elliott.
2 years ago, it's not going to matter. He's going to win again.
Yes, he's going to win again.
Yeah. For some reason, again, this would have been one of those things where it's like, if A Star is Born still had that momentum that it had back in October, November, where everybody decided it was going to win everything.
Yeah.
There would be a chance of like old Sam Elliott.
No, you can't give it to someone who plays the same character that he plays in The Ranch. It's going to be Mahershala Ali. You can't. You just can't.
Or every movie he's ever been in.
And again, Sam Rockwell's in like 4 scenes in Vice.
Sam Rockwell already got his Academy Award. He's
it's
done.
A lot. This is a lock of Best Supporting Actor. All right.
Yes.
Best Actress. Glenn Close is the favorite at -667. This is where I agree with you that if A Star is Born had the hype that it had, that Lady Gaga would be involved in this.
Right.
It's a remake.
Hey, I think she might still win.
Oh,
yeah, plus 2,000. That's good investment, Vice. Yeah, put up 100 to win 2,000.
Heck yeah.
But it is one of those it is sad with all of these awards. It does kind of seem there's always a surprise or two, so I wouldn't be shocked if like Olivia Colman actually pulled it off for the favorite.
Okay.
But Glenn Close is going to win this award. She hasn't won one yet.
Okay. There's your lifetime achievement.
Yep. That's your lifetime achievement.
Okay. Here's where it's going to get a little bit dicey here. The Best Actor Award. The favorite is Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody at -667. Christian Bale at +450. Bradley Cooper at +3,300.
Best movie, best actor.
I'm going with Bradley Cooper here.
You're crazy.
No,
get out of here with Bradley Cooper.
He's the only one that doesn't. He's the only one that doesn't play a real life person. He has to create a character.
Do you know how hard it is being Freddie Mercury? Come on, man.
Well, okay. Here's the thing with that, with the Freddie Mercury thing. I think it's his first nomination, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with winning with your first nomination. He lip syncs, and he's got big teeth. And it's a good performance of lip syncing. The drama in that movie is by far the weakest part compared to the reenacting live performances. That movie in general, actually, it doesn't live up to Freddie Mercury's life as far as how he lived it. And I feel like Freddie Mercury wouldn't like that movie. That's my personal take on that. It doesn't matter.
So now you're a Freddie Mercury expert.
Oh, yeah.
On top of being a movie expert.
Me and Jeff are both Freddie Mercury experts, yes.
If Jeff was old enough to even remember Freddie Mercury.
We are, by the way. He's the same age as me. So yes.
You guys were born 2 days before you... Oh, whatever.
Get out of here.
This is what I would say with this. I think Rami Malek is going to win.
Boo.
I would put money on Christian
he
Bale.
better win, and they
Christian
better
Bale
win Best
should win.
Picture.
Christian Bale should win.
Christian Bale should win this award out of these 5 by far.
He really should win. Christian Bale should win.
For Batman, maybe.
No, not for Batman.
Not for this
within
crap
5
movie.
minutes.
You haven't
within
seen
5
it.
minutes,
It's
I was
crap.
done thinking that's Christian Bale.
I can do a better. Listen, I can do a better George W. than Sam Rockwell. First of all.
Did you know that Christian Bale played the vice president?
Yeah,
okay.
I know what he's playing.
Okay.
And the problem is a bunch of ding-dongs out there are going to watch this and think that it's true story. That's the other thing. This is all true events. Everything that happened in that movie is
Just
how
the same
it went
way
down.
that you think this Bohemian Rhapsody is a completely true story.
Great movie.
Bohemian Rhapsody is a movie that you can watch and have fun with your family.
It's touching and it gets to your heart.
About a guy who lived the most XXX rated life, and it's toned down to PG-13, and that's fine. But it's not an Oscar-winning movie. It shouldn't be considered.
I'll tell you what, Jeff.
Here we get to this.
Jeff, I like you because you're a good American, and you fight for your country, but you don't know crap about movies, Jeff.
That's your W.
I liked it.
I liked it too. But Rockwell does a really good job.
I know, Surgeon. Just
maybe I do have to give it to Sam Rockwell now after hearing that. He did a really.
All right. So best motion picture, Roma is the favorite at -175. Then it goes to Green Book at +250. Then
Jeff,
check out Vice.
It's Bill here. I just wanted you to know I never really cheated on Hillary, even though she has cankles.
It's good.
Hillary,
It's not bad.
I'm just saying.
Not bad.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Jeff. Do not go there.
For some reason, I didn't think Bill Clinton was
But
going to
not
join
in
us when I.
No, I know.
Jeff, do not go
For some
there.
reason.
I didn't do it.
We brought out the red carpet for you, Jeff. All right. So Roma at -175, Green Book at +250, Bohemian Rhapsody at +1800, The Favorite at +2000, Black Panther at +2500.
Black Panther all day.
It's not, no, you'll get it for best costume design. Put that on there. all right?
Whatever
You-
costume design schmale.
That's what
You
they'll.
talk about a guy playing someone and making up stuff. Yeah, I'd see Sam Rockwell do those.
Who are
jumps.
you arguing with?
I don't know.
Just the air.
It's like, I thought we're all in agreement here. You just said, like, give him costume design. He goes, oh, yeah, really?
The best picture.
All right. Who's going to win best picture, my friend?
have a beer.
Roma is going to win Best Picture.
How do you? It's in black and white.
Marvin can't even speak Spanish. How is he going to win this?
It's in subtitles.
It is going to be the
Oh,
first
that's
time
gonna
that a foreign language
This isn't
film
City
has
of
All
won
right,
God.
Best
listen, let
Picture.
him talk. Say that again.
First time a foreign language film has won Best Picture. The problem with Green Book being like the most potential here, Green Book has had a little bit of backlash with pretty much the idea of making fiction out of truth.
Yes,
which
they
happens
took
all the
liberties
time.
with history. Yes.
So
They
tell me.
absolutely took liberties with history, which happens all the time in every single movie.
It absolutely
but
does.
in today's social media, like let's attack kind of world, a lot of times what will happen is that didn't happen, that's not true, and suddenly there's a little bit of backlash with that, and that's fine. Okay.
Jeff, do you find it amazing, though, that Black Panther is more of a favorite than Vice or A Star is Born? Because that just tickles
I
me
do.
on the inside.
I do, and I mean, here's the thing: Black Panther is absolutely great, and I love
heard
that
it's
it's
awesome.
nominated. It's good.
Yeah, I'm glad
I
too. I
would
mean,
say-
finally something. There was good acting in that movie. I mean, it really was.
Yeah. I mean, Michael B. Jordan could have been nominated for Best Supporting Actor, and nobody would have been upset.
And best actor for Creed.
Two.
Creed 2.
No, goodness God, Creed
see,
2.
Jeff? See
You
what
know
I got
That
to deal with
movie
on a
has
daily
not
basis?
aged well, and I haven't even because I'm never thinking about it. That's my Creed 2 2 seconds. But
That has
here's
aged
what I would
well?
say: it has not aged well
So
because I
what-
never once think about Creed 2. I never once go, oh man, I can't wait to.
Because
see
you're
that movie
watching
again or think about
movies
the
with
movie again.
subliminal messages or whatever else on Netflix. That
Jeff, when you
this
come
is what
back
I
in
would say.
town, we're gonna go to my house. I'm gonna play some Queen on vinyl for you. We're gonna hang out. I got
like
some
all that.
Have some
Acapulco.
white wine spritzers.
No, I got some Acapulco Gold. We're gonna have fun, dude.
So I would say if you wanted to take a chance, the movie to take a chance with, only because it used to be a clear front runner, and maybe people are going back to it after thinking of everything else, is A Star is Born. That would be the only one that I would put money on besides Roma.
I'll break
for
my
me.
TV.
You know what?
Because
they
not
play
only
that
that,
all the
the
time on the
object is
radio.
fantastic then.
That's a song.
I know, but this song's awesome.
Is that going to win best song?
It is the biggest no-brainer of the night. As far as like the confidence
You've
pool
given
with
us
Oscar Bowling.
4 like no-brainers for the confidence pool, Jeff.
But
No,
I
I know. Oh, no, no.
But isn't
No,
it a
like,
remake of a
literally-
Streisand song?
No, they wrote that
No.
together.
It's new, yeah. Otherwise, it wouldn't get nominated. So yeah, 24 points. 24 points for Shallow is what I am personally doing for my Oscar confidence.
You putting 24 on that confidence?
I am putting 24 on that. I mean, beyond that, I'm going second for that is foreign language film. I'm putting 23 on that. It's going to be Roma.
I just like that you call it the foreign language film. We can just end right there every time. The foreign who won the foreign language film? Okay, sounds good.
Roma.
Hey, but Jeff, in 2 weeks we got huge things happening in 2 weeks.
What's going on?
I've heard.
Captain Marvel's coming out.
Oh,
I love that.
Yeah, you guys aren't going to believe this.
No, I
There's
don't.
Okay.
another superhero movie coming out. Did you know that?
I know, and I'm
In 2 weeks.
super
Shazam?
pumped. Captain Marvel, Jay. Let's stick to the
Shazam's
universe that
coming
matters,
out, right?
okay? DC's already fired Ben Affleck, man. They're lost.
They did?
Yeah,
Oh no.
Well, Ben Affleck walked away. Tomato.
I would have too if I was Ben.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yes. It's more enjoyable to watch him try to craft an original story and direct and star in it.
Why do you say that name?
And do the.
It's gonna be great when that Momoa guy, when they drowned Aquaman and he becomes the new Wolverine for the new X-Men. It's gonna be
Why
beautiful.
did you say that name?
What name, Martha?
Why do you say that name?
Jeff, thank you so much for your time. Unfortunately, we have to go, but
Absolutely.
I appreciate you helping us out for the Oscar, and we're going to use your 300 to find a winner for our Oscar giveaway.
Jeff?
Sounds great.
Sorry I had to fight Emilio Black Panther Party.
See you, my friend. Take care, Jeff.
Right,
you have a great day. Yeah. This has been something else.
Do we have a hassle streak bet?
T-Roy,
we need to do one.
Yeah,
I
what do you
think
got,
we
sir?
need to
Just
call
lay
it.
it on me quick.
T-Roy, give me a sport. What do you want?
Basketball, lay it. Quick. Bam.
Quick.
First thing out of your mouth.
Iowa, Indiana. Iowa minus 7.5 tonight.
Done.
At home.
There you go.
There it is. Fastest
And I threw away my MyBookie.com app, and all you need to know is go to MyBookie.com.
Crazy enough, I talked to the people at MyBookie, and I said, hey, we need a new promo. And they said, no problem. We'll create one for you. They got a 50% sign-up bonus for up to $1,000, and you'll get free $20 casino chips, and you get a free March Madness bracket entry when you sign up using the promo code QC Hassle. That being said, it's Friday. It's been a great week. It's good to have you guys back in studio. Tiffany, thank you so much for coming in the studio.
With all that Acapulco Gold, it makes me want to quote another movie that should have won an Oscar, Jay.
Oh, okay.
It's Friday. You ain't got a job. You ain't got nothing to do, Marvin.
Yep.
We're going to drink some Acapulco Gold today.
15 seconds left. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you hopefully on Monday. You guys have a hassle-free weekend.
They're not gonna
It's
fire
been
us.
great. Take care.
No hassles. Thanks, Jake.